ready to glow. Cock locked and ready to rock.
Okay.
That's a different show. Different game.
That's from Spaced. Well, at least that's what I remember it from. Probably from other things.
Sounds like Pyramid Head dragging his sword.
That's what that sounds like.
I am downloading files to join your game. I am halfway done with downloading files.
Maybe you should overclock your internet.
Oh
Dude.
yeah, overclock your internet.
Yeah, let me just restart my computer and overclock real quick. Give me a sec. Give me like an hour.
Just turn up your internet. You have some overhead there that you
Guys,
could be
just
taking
wait like an
advantage of.
hour. I'll be right back.
I hear if you download more RAM, you'll also download faster internet.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I also need to change my RAM fluid too.
And that's just water.
Clay, what are you doing?
Upping the exposure, and then changing.
No, I cranked the gamma.
Oh.
Oh man, I was gonna say, dude, you're gonna get so many new followers with that exposure.
Fucking laugh. What the fuck?
All right, I'm
It
in.
was kind of horrifying with the yellow. I'm not gonna lie to you. And the green too. Yeah.
All right, I'm ready. Let's go.
All right. So, oh god. Let me hang on. Oh god, no. Why am I green?
It's been 2 weeks, guys.
I saved
There
the
we go.
next best emoji just now.
I'm scared. Great. All right. So, it's been 2 weeks.
Mhm.
Somebody give me a recap. I know what happened because I have it written down. But someone else give the team a recap.
We're all gonna die.
We explored the this orcish city. Grath spoke to the one of the council members about the relations between them and the forget their name all the time.
The Namri.
The Namri. Yeah, the Liadkine and the Namri. And really, their whole explanation is that the Namri are not as accepting of their denial of their rituals, and so won't accept water from them or supplies. But they have tried having peaceful relations in the past, which was to our surprise a little bit. Other than that, we really explored a bunch of shops. I forget things that other people may have bought, but Grath ended up finding a pretty interesting shopkeeper who sold him some things for 5 gold. And now he's wearing a crown, a necklace, and a ring?
Armband.
Or an armband, right? That nobody else can really see and he can't take off. Later that evening, he decided to go to sleep. And he slept pretty well for a little while until a catastrophic failure of everything peaceful happened, and he is now floating above his bed, seemingly being torn limb from limb, with blood dripping to the sheets. And I think we're still in the same inn that we were in when that guy got killed there, but I'm not sure if it was
Yes.
that same.
Yeah, you're still in the Ivory Seal.
Yeah. Okay, so yeah, other than that, other people have to like have recounts of what they did
Who else has
specifically.
a recap of what they did?
I don't remember doing much last time. Not gonna lie to you.
Yeah, I don't think you really did
I didn't really do
anything.
much there.
Same, but didn't do much.
I went out to the desert and had one hell of a trip. In
Yeah, I
that
spoke-
weird. I got
Oh yeah, your
alone.
yeah, your little mirror guy.
Yeah.
That was an experience. You did that a few times and you demonstrated it for us.
Metal bar boy.
Little metal bar boy.
Waking up to Grath screaming and floating in the air with blood coming down.
Yeah. This is exciting. Exciting times.
Okay. So, anyone else have anything?
Yeah, Urim, you got something to say?
Yerm is not here.
I was like talking to some dudes about some sand.
Oh right, yes.
Were they sandbenders?
We're getting really deep into some sand
Sand.
talk.
And stuff.
You actually started burying yourselves in that sand.
Yeah,
Ken,
like
Ken just
50
launched
feet.
Fantasy Grounds.
Oh, sweet.
Did he really?
Yeah.
Ah,
Yeah, Elver connected. Neato.
oh yeah.
Yeah. And
What was-
yeah.
Did you learn any new like sand tricks? I don't remember.
I just like raised a nice little awning for us to you know, like enjoy ourselves underneath some shade. And that's pretty much kind of winging it, you know. Like all Jacks in their trade do.
Hmm.
Or what is it? Yeah.
Got a skill? Use it to create an awning.
Yeah.
Yep.
All right.
Why not?
Anything else?
I'm good at marketing. I use that to shield myself from the sun.
Okay. So, we shall pick up where we left off. In Visla, Grath, and Arthun's room. Visla and Arthun, you are awoken abruptly by the sound of your friend, Grath, screaming in agony. And you open your eyes to see in the moonlight coming in through the window, Grath floating maybe 2.5 feet off of his bed. You hear tearing and popping sounds amidst the screams, and you see blood dripping from Grath's body down onto the bed below him. It looks like he's trying to pull himself away from something. He's trying to pull his arms away, but
Why is your
Yo, what happened to your
Microphone.
audio?
yeah your
Can you
audio
not hear
got
me?
wonky? Oh, now it's better. It was wonky for a second.
Discord
Hey, we have a Yerm.
Discord stopped everybody for a second. I don't know what's going on.
Hell yeah.
Ken
Could've
showed
been
up,
mine.
and
Probably
yeah,
just, like,
this is Ken's fault.
catching up now.
How dare he?
Unbelievable.
Unbelievable.
In the
Believable.
first place, this would have never happened.
Wow.
A hot sports opinion.
Yep.
So, Grath,
Eh.
I'm gonna have you go ahead and make 4 Constitution saving throws for me.
Out of curiosity, I will gladly do them.
Mm-hmm.
Out of curiosity, are they for 4 separate things? Oh, I think I know what they are
Oh.
for. Oh, no! Oh, no!
Limbs, probably, right?
Yeah, okay. Here we go.
This is my favorite part of the job.
Oh,
Okay. 1 limb is
Right.
fine.
you got 1 arm.
Oh!
Got 2 arms.
It's 2. Oh.
There goes one.
Oh,
No.
no!
No.
Oh, no.
Okay. So,
So,
Grath screaming abruptly comes to a stop. And
I
his
just had to do that for everybody.
and his body drops poof, down onto his bed and poof, onto the ground, bouncing back up
The
off
bed
the
onto
bed.
the ground? Like he bounced off the bed?
Yeah,
Awesome.
he's
Like
now
bouncing.
laying down on the ground, unmoving at this moment. His arms and legs are bent and twisted in unnatural ways. And he's just laying there, still.
So I believe that it was Visla and Seven in the room.
No,
with me.
Visla and Arthur.
Visla and Arthur. Okay, so it's Seven, Gonan, and
Gon and Seven and Yerm are in the other room. They
Right.
could hear the screaming, but
I'm just gonna stare in disbelief.
okay.
Oh, thanks for the help.
I sleep like a rock, so.
I'll be fine.
I want
That's
to go over there and take a closer look at whatever's happening to him.
Okay. Go ahead and make a investigation check.
While he does that, I'm gonna get up and go wake the other gentle.
I'm gonna grab a gun and shoot myself in the brain. No.
I want to do that,
Okay. Arthur, you go over and you look at Grath. You see that it looks like his. Actually, make a medicine check. Okay. Both of his arms appear to be dislocated, like at the shoulders. And there's something at like the hip area is wrong because his legs are pointing directions they should not be. And there is a whole lot of blood running down his arms. You see cuts and where it looks like the skin was straight up ripped apart at the shoulders and around the waist. He is not breathing.
Oh God. All right. Well, I mean, I'm gonna try to kind of like smack him on the face a little bit to wake him up, and then like see if I can grab anything nearby to kind of cover up his or try to stop him from bleeding.
Okay. You smack him around for a second. His head flops back and forth limply. No response. There's plenty of things around you could make bandages out of, but you have plenty of medical supplies on your person and on Grath's bag, and you're able to find enough to kind of put something on his wounds so that they stop bleeding profusely for the most part.
Does Grath have medical supplies?
Probably. I'm hoping. I'm guessing you do.
No.
Okay. You tear up the bed sheets and wrap those around him. I don't know.
Resourcefulness. I respect it.
Visla, you run into I don't know if you go into the other room. You guys are asleep. Visla opens up the door.
Help!
What? Whoa.
An impassioned cry from Visla for help.
What's wrong?
Grath is like not alive. He's on the floor. I saw him floating.
Oh no. Not again.
Bleeding. What?
Not again.
Again?
Yeah, he fucking died before. You don't remember?
Well, no, not this character. This character
Oh.
doesn't remember.
Whoops.
Hello? Can you guys hear me?
It happened. Yeah, the thing happened again. I don't know what's going on.
Yeah.
What the fuck?
Switch the
It's
server.
probably-
Well, let me
it's probably
just
just
do it
this
really
way.
quick because I think I can.
I don't think you can.
Yeah, cause Vizsla wasn't.
Oh no, I don't have server settings. Yeah, switch the
Vizsla
server
walks
to-
in on Seven hitting a very unfamiliar looking device.
What is in that glass pipe there? Is it shareable?
All right, everybody hold on to your butts for a second.
It gives me control of the sand.
Hold on to your butts.
It seems smoother.
Professional.
It keeps me control of the sand.
It gives me control of something.
Bring me to him.
Bring. Oh, here we go.
Alright, so what are you guys doing?
Walking into Grath's room.
Okay, you see Arthur standing next to Grath's body on the ground. You see that Grath is not breathing and has bed sheets tied around his shoulders and around his waist that are soaked with blood.
I'm going to try and harness my ability. First of all, I'm going to make a medicine check.
Go for it.
See how long it's been since his heart has stopped.
Has my heart stopped?
If his heart has stopped.
His heart is not beating.
All right. I'm going to try and channel a small amount of electricity at the tip of my finger.
Oh, great.
Okay.
Here we go. What a wild ride.
And I am going to
God.
channel approximately 110 volts. No, maybe that's too much.
110 volts.
I'm
Wait,
gonna
how
look
much-
up how many.
How
I
much
will
do they
look
say on the EKG meter when they're...
How many volts in for defibrillator?
Turn it up to 150. That's all I hear in the movie.
Defibrillator using a moderately high voltage, something like 200 to 1000. That's a
Okay,
huge fucking.
So let's try 110 volts first.
Okay, a classic monophasic defibrillator uses. I can tell you 400 joules.
Okay.
That's unhelpful. That's not in watts.
I'm gonna
I don't
try
know
and
watts.
here's what I'm gonna do, Clay. I'm gonna try and
110 to 240.
channel electricity, and I'm gonna try and use my medicine skill as well, since I'm proficient to like gauge, like the proper amount that's needed to jolt someone alive without searing their skin.
Sure.
And I'm gonna attempt to resuscitate him.
Okay. So are you gonna like ET him on the chest?
I'm gonna zap his chest.
Okay, I got you. So you kind of focus on your finger. You hear. You see sparks coming off of the scale embedded in his chest, and you see his body go as you shock him. No change.
Can
Should I give him mouth to mouth?
Can I?
A dragon mouth?
Can I do? God, Jesus, this is getting weird. Hell yeah.
Just
Can
how
I
I
do
thought I'd
cast
die.
shocking grasp on his chest?
Oh,
Sure.
I'm gonna
always-
grab his heart with electricity.
I always knew I would die mouth to mouth with a dragonborn.
That's to cast, I guess.
You hit him. He's not moving.
You want an attack roll?
Oh, I want a sandwich. Nick, share your fucking sandwich.
Roll damage.
Oh, that looks good. What is?
not some fried chicken sandwich.
That's not right.
Can
That's
you
right.
guys hear me?
Not so fried chicken. Yes,
Yeah.
we hear you.
Thank goodness.
An 8.
Was your mic not
Okay.
working at first?
My whole sound was not working, like,
Oh.
all together.
Great.
Like-
That sounds great.
Like, I was trying to
Wow.
enable,
What a
like,
fun.
all my sound stuff, and it was like nothing was working, so I had to restart my computer.
Nice.
Just making sure that my fucking sound card didn't get fucking blowed up when they fucking was fucking with electricity at my house. And I left my computer open.
Okay, so Visla, between the shock that Seven administered and your shocking grasp directly on his chest, you guys hear the sparking and cracking of electricity, and then you see Grath kind of, he jolts straight up to a sitting position, and then slowly falls back. You see his chest rising and falling. You see he's breathing, but he is unresponsive, and you smell burning hair.
Like his chest hair?
Yeah, it's got to be chest hair because he ain't got no hair on his
Grath
head.
is bald, but it's chest hair.
Grath has balls.
Yes.
I mean,
He's got hair there too.
oh, that hair might be singed as well.
Singed
Who
the hair
knows?
off his nuts.
That would be cool as fuck.
Clean off.
Did you get killed by the
He's
floating?
working on that. Working on his manscaping.
Why is the
technique.
music not playing?
It was
music's
playing for
playing.
me just now.
It's playing
Ambience
for me
is
now.
playing.
I hear the.
I hear music.
Yeah, I hear
Why
it.
can't I hear it?
Because you're deaf.
I'm gonna kill you.
Oh,
The ambiance?
I'm gonna kill you.
No, but that's definitely. I mean, it's like ambient music, but it's music. I hear music.
I
Cool.
am music.
So Grath is awake and alive.
Not awake. He is alive.
You hear? They just told him to not kill him. It's happening now.
Just kidding. You blew his heart up with electricity.
His eyelids just blew open from the shaft.
Yeah.
His eyes exploded. And...
And his lungs work for a second. It's just electricity.
Enough for him to do half of a blink.
Why can't I hear the music?
Do I have to eat this tomato?
Yes, it's the law.
It's the law.
My character dies
Well,
every
guess
few
what?
months.
Nick is the law.
Give me a second. Let me
I'll give
figure out why I can't hear anything.
You want to know the worst response I ever said, do I have to, Was,
No.
we go out.
eat the booty.
Do I have to?
I was like, do I have to?
So what did I miss?
Nothing really.
Not much.
Now I can hear it.
Well,
We're trying to-
For some reason, we're shocking Grath.
Oh yeah, well he died.
Just being a dick.
Oh, okay.
What? Cheeseburgers?
It's like not a shocker there.
Cheeseburger pack.
So do you guys want me to revive him or what?
There we go.
Nah,
He's alive.
He's alive, dog. We got we did
Oh.
it.
Okay. I got it figured out. I can hear it now.
Nick and I are the healers now.
You guys are the healers now?
Look at me.
Together they are one cleric.
Look at me.
Look at me.
I'm the healer
I am
now.
the cleric now.
Alright. So, Grath.
Yes.
Immediately when the pain stopped, you found yourself unconscious.
I found myself.
And standing
Oh.
in about 2 inches of water.
Okay. 2 inches or yeah.
2 inches.
Okay.
That's all I need.
On the horizon, spaced evenly all the way around you, you see enormous, like, almost moons.
Moons.
Like, they're not quite moons, but, like, you can...
Spherical space objects.
Yeah. That
Fair
works.
Yeah.
And you see them spaced evenly. They're about... If they are circles, they're about 3/4 of the way above the horizon.
Oh, they're all like the same size.
They're all the
but,
same
like,
size,
even.
spaced evenly all the way around you, 360 degrees.
That's trippy as fuck. That's trippy. Okay.
And it's silent. Save for your own occasional movement in the water. It's silent. The water around you is like a mirror, undisturbed by anything. And as you...
I immediately start feeling myself for the jewelry, and because that's what I'm blaming for this.
Nothing.
Nothing.
You're wearing kind of very plain clothing you don't recognize. And as you stand there, you see that these moon-like objects are slowly rising. And it looks like they're all rising up, if you had to guess, up to directly above you. You stand there, you look around, and then you don't see any people, anything. You just see water and the moons. And you begin to feel weightless as the moons get higher above you, more directly above you. And just as you feel like you could just push off the ground and float in the air, there's a cracking sound. And a bolt of lightning hits the water directly in front of you. And you feel the hairs, everybody stand up, and you stumble back and smell ozone in the air, and then a second later, a bolt of lightning strikes you directly. And you feel yourself suddenly, for the briefest of moments, you're sitting up in the Ivory Seal Inn. You see some of your friends around you. And then the pain rushes back in. Your hips and your shoulders, an excruciating amount of pain, and you pass out. So, what do you guys want to do?
Passed out again.
Take me to a doctor with some. Take me to a doctor with some credentials, please.
Did we say electricity? Let's do it.
Keep on shocking until he's alive enough to tell us what he's seeing.
Oh god!
Yeah, just don't stop shocking.
No!
Keep shocking Greg, shocking Greg.
Shocking graph, short rest. Shocking graph, short rest. Shocking graph.
It's a cantrip, so we're good.
Clear! Poof, clear! Poof, clear! Poof.
You're gonna kill the man.
Just tell us a word every single time.
Clear! Poof, and you hear a popping sound as Grath's heart explodes.
Pay! Pay! Pay!
2 inches
2 inches.
water.
Alright,
2 inches, baby. That's
so what are you guys doing?
Should we take him to like a medic or healer? A medicinal person?
What's the equivalent of
Yes.
calling 911 this time?
Yeah.
Dragging him by his hands and feet to some doctor. I mean,
But if we drag him by his hands and feet, we'll drag them limbs right off his
oh,
body.
that's true. Maybe you shouldn't do that. You could call a guard.
Use your
Yeah.
wand and fire
Carry
red
me
sparks in the
carefully. See if there's a stretcher somewhere, or anything you can use as a stretcher.
I could
air.
probably
I'm gonna
carry him.
carry you tearfully instead of carefully.
Okay.
Why?
Tearfully or tearfully?
Or cheerfully.
What's the difference?
Well, don't we got the barrel? Couldn't we just put him in the barrel?
With all
With
the
our
water?
Hey, man, we can purify it later.
What do you? What?
Can we?
I was putting him in the. What are we gonna just put him in the barrel? Stuff
Are
in
you
the
gonna put him on
water?
top of the
Drown.
barrel?
Put him in the barrel and
Fucking
roll him.
Bob?
You get to the
You're gonna put him in
doctor,
the fucking
and
barrel?
he's submerged, and there's no more
He
bubbles.
drowned. I don't know what happened to him before that, but there's water in his lungs, guys.
We can put him on top of the barrel.
I'm gonna go downstairs to the innkeep and ask if they have like a stretcher or something of that nature.
Or like a cot
Uh,
that you guys can carry. Yeah.
I don't know about a stretcher, but like, if you got some boards, you could put them on.
Thanks.
That'll do, pig. that'll do.
You call him a pig.
Let me show you where they are. And he takes you outside, leads you around back. You see there's a pile of essentially 2x4s. They're
Cool.
sturdy though.
Let's get to work. We have rope.
You tie me up?
We
The
have fucking rope.
the question of this campaign, do we have any rope?
Yeah, that's
Probably
literally
the
the
most common
title of
question.
this campaign.
I have
Do
10
we have
feet.
rope?
Graf has 10 50-foot ropes in his bag.
You-
Why?
what?
Great.
That's
Do you
the count.
really?
That's what it says. Yeah. Rope,
No,
hempen, 50
that's weight.
no.
That's weight.
Oh.
You have
okay.
one 50-foot rope.
I have one.
Yeah, I got
Okay,
one
yeah,
50
that
foot
should be
hemp rope.
enough.
That weighs
anyway.
that weighs 10.
Yeah, that'll be enough. I just want to
Okay.
like be able to like have
Yeah, yeah.
something to carry
I
the
also
Wrap
have rope.
them down
flats.
Okay.
so we don't.
I mean, it's a good
tip
thing we
over.
all chose rope, right? I mean, damn.
Okay, so you guys, what do you just like tie him to the board so it's easier to carry him, or
I was thinking like
Well, I don't. I feel like I could just carry him. I feel like it would be alright.
Oh, I thought we were gonna tie him up and gag him.
Oh, yeah, that'll make you fine.
torture him until he tells you what's going on, waterboard him, shock him again,
God.
play him like a damn fiddle.
How do you like a taste of your own medicine?
I deserve it.
I deserve everything.
You just stand in front of him with an egg and just pull out a little.
Stand in front of me with an egg and eat it. And just stare
We
at
know
me
you
while
have
you eat
weapons
it.
of mass destruction. Show us where they are.
Well, so I was thinking like we have the 2x4s, and we can tie a rope to make it like secure so that the 2x4s aren't falling apart on us. And then using that rope as handles for us to like grab it in front and in back,
Could just,
just like a stretcher.
yeah,
I mean,
that
he's got
works.
dislocated shoulders. Unless we want to try and put it in ourselves, like I don't care.
We could totally pop the shoulders back in.
And his leg, like I mean,
Please let a medical professional do it.
let's have Arthur actually do it.
Oh God, what
And
am
I
I doing?
think, I think it'll be totally fine.
What am I doing?
You're gonna pop Grath's bones or pop his sockets back into his body.
Oh my God, no!
What is that?
Yeah, you
medicine
It's a
got it.
medicine check, and
You gotta
I got
do
+2 to that. Nah, dog.
I'll do
it.
it.
I'll do it.
If anybody's good at medicine,
Oh,
do
they're
it.
gonna
Holy
make
shit, I'm
me
gonna
a
fucking rip them
cripple.
out of him.
I'm,
They're
I'm-
gonna make
I
me
have
I got a
cripple.
+1.
I have a +6 in medicine.
Yeah, I got a +2.
but, Hey, whatever. If you guys don't want me to do nothing, I'll just stand here.
Hey.
and watch.
Please let
I-
Yerm do it if someone's gonna do it.
Hey,
Let me
everybody
stare
shut up.
your
I'm
character in the
proficient.
eyes and rip out his arm.
I'll say it.
Supposed to go outwards, right? When I
So is he?
Okay, I'm gonna reseat your arm.
So is he at 0 health points? Like, is he just stable?
What the
Is
fuck?
that what's going on?
Hi.
I don't know
I'm
that you would know.
66 HP.
Okay. Can I do?
Oh no, yeah, hang on. Oh, yeah, wait a minute.
You're gonna adjust my HP real quick. Yeah, I was
I
like,
mean,
that
I
doesn't
have a
seem right.
cantrip that says "Spare the Dead," where I can, if he
Oh,
has
okay.
0 hit points, I can stabilize it.
Clay,
You
I gotta
are
ask, before he shocked me, how much HP did I have?
you are unaware of how much health he has. He's breathing,
Okay.
and that's about all you know.
So can I do a medicine check to see?
Sure.
That would gauge the amount of health points that he has.
I don't think... Do characters perceive HP?
He doesn't look healthy, but he looks like he could survive like 1 or 2 kicks to the nuts.
All right, here we go, boys. We're gonna kick him in the nuts.
Oh,
Take him down to 0 and bring him back.
Damn.
always wanted to do this.
oh, here we go.
If only you had someone proficient in medicine,
If only.
Like
Yeah.
me.
If
like me.
if only. Yeah, what are you gonna do? Oh.
Kick him in the nuts.
Okay, so this is a trust exercise. Grath, do you trust me?
I'm not
knocked out.
conscious enough to tell you.
Grath is
You're gonna
out
have to
cold.
just do it.
Okay.
I
The
can't
rest of the
tell
group,
you.
do you guys trust me to reset his bones?
I
No.
really don't.
Yeah, sure.
I'm proficient and I have a +6 to medicine.
Sure.
Yeah, if anyone's gonna do it, it should be Yerm, personally, I
I
feel.
didn't know you were
But,
proficient.
Yeah, I'm proficient.
He's a fucking cleric!
I'm a healer. That's how I specifically built this character.
Clerics aren't always good at medicine.
Yeah,
Not always.
not necessarily.
My design is.
Oh, sure.
Wait, what other kinds of
I still thought you
sort
built
of
a Nubian
specialties
prince.
can clerics have? Just out of curiosity.
Well, it's not so much that like they have a different specialty. It's just that they're more.
Nubian princes are like siphoning more than like healing power.
Or like a paladin type.
blessing through
thing.
bludgeoning, kind of thing.
Okay, okay, yeah.
Okay,
Forceful
so-
blessings.
Okay,
Blessing
so
of pain.
He has some health, but not much.
Yes.
So what I'm going to do, I'm going to use the feat, lay on hands.
Sounds good so far.
Lay on me.
Is there a way to just cast that, or?
So you
I
have
think you just have to tell him.
I thought you had +6 medicine.
35 HP that you can use from lay on hands. Here.
Okay, so I'll give him 10 health. 10 of my health.
That's not how that works, but okay. It doesn't take health from you and give it to him.
I'm taking your energy.
You restore a total number of hit points
Alternatively,
equal to
you
your
can
level times 5.
Expend 5 HP from your pool of healing to cure the process.
Yeah, it's like you have a container full of healing, and you can take some of that out and heal somebody. It doesn't take your health to heal them.
Oh, okay. So I want to heal him for 10 health.
Okay.
Lay on
Done.
hands. This way, just in case I do more damage, he's got a little bit of wiggle room. Just in case I accidentally snap something or make it worse.
Okay.
Appreciate that move, I guess.
Let's hope Grath doesn't want
Okay,
you.
so what all is broken?
Both of his arms are dislocated at the shoulders, and his hips appear to be, his like legs appear to be in a similar situation,
Okay.
like they were pulled out of the socket.
So are we doing one at a time, or is it all for one?
How are you gonna do it all at a time?
Oh no, they're all separate rolls.
Okay, that's what I was wondering.
Gross fucking.
Okay, so we're gonna go first.
Arms.
The left leg.
All right, left leg, make a medicine check and then a dexterity check.
Son. Okay, and then dexterity.
Mm-hmm.
All right, hold on. I want to do.
Dex save.
Can I use guidance to increase my
Sure.
ability check?
It's only gonna do this first one.
Right, it's fine.
Okay, yeah, go for it. You get to add a d4 to that.
We've now been figuring out how to help Grath for 45 minutes.
Okay.
Fuck, we have. Ditch the body.
That's in. Kind of. It's better than it was.
Okay.
Could be
Make progress, boys.
could be better, but it's better than it was. Yeah.
Shock him again.
Who said that? Who the fuck said that?
That was Dustin. Who else? It was Dustin.
Damn it.
Who else would say that?
Shock him again. Dustin really wants me to shock him again.
Yeah, dude.
I'll do it.
I deserve to be punished.
I just wanted to know what the other side has over there.
Okay, then
Alright,
this
let's
time,
do it. We're doing it.
So.
You're gonna kill me so they can bring me back again.
I'm
so I
gonna
can
push
experience-
Yerm out of the way.
Oh boy.
And just shock this man to death.
Okay, then we just did more damage to him, so he only has
He only has such and such amount of health that I know.
Yeah.
Let me see my HP real quick.
Yeah, at least has 10.
Okay.
Are you, Miles? Are you actually shocking him?
That was
Okay. I just had to make sure.
Okay. Then I'm going to cast the spell Enhanced Ability,
Okay.
and it is going to be the Dexterity one for an hour.
Cat's Grace. All right.
Scat.
So you have advantage on your dex checks.
Yes.
Okay. So go ahead and you move it to another limb, or you gonna work on the left one
Yeah.
some more?
Yeah, we're gonna move to the right leg now.
Okay. Go ahead and make a medicine check and a dexterity check. So you have advantage on dexterity checks, right?
Yes.
Okay, so go ahead and roll that one again. Okay, the left leg goes in much more smoother than the right leg goes in more smoothly than the left one did.
I can live with a limp.
And it kind of, you guys hear a kind of a popping sound as it goes back in.
Oh.
Yes. Okay. Here we go
And you
again.
test the leg, and it has the correct range of motion. It's not going all the way 360 degrees or anything. All right, what are you doing now?
Right arm.
Okay. Okay, right arm goes in. Get up. Back in place.
Quack,
Correct range of motion. Everything seems fine.
Okay. Left arm. I'm proficient, boys.
Okay. Left arm. That was the wrong sound. There we go. Arm goes back in. Arm goes back in. Correct range of motion. Seems fine.
So the only one we got is the left leg that's still.
Left leg's like mostly in, but like it's kind of doing its own thing still.
So we're gonna try. We're gonna try and make that a little
It's
bit.
doing its own freeform jazz thing over in the corner. Okay.
Nice.
Okay. Yeah, it was mostly in, so a little bit more wiggling cracks it back in place.
Aha! See, I fixed it.
To be sore.
Somewhat.
Fix these nuts.
You're just gonna be a little sore for a couple of years.
You'll be able to feel when it's gonna rain in your bones.
Probably won't be able to feel your feet.
You'll have to readjust to walking on your toes because you won't be able to stand flat on your feet. Yeah, be sneaky though.
You're gonna have to pay for your ass too,
Oh, my ass.
but that's unrelated.
There's a different malady. All right. So yeah, Grath's limbs appear to be back in place. What do you guys want to do?
I'm gonna give a nice Grath a nice pat.
Okay. He's sweating.
I'm gonna wipe my hands then.
Probably smart. Who knows what kind of sweat-borne diseases Grath has?
Yeah, who knows?
I'm gonna poke his shoulder.
Okay.
What?
Yeah, seems fine.
Like,
Yeah, I mean, like, you poke it, it's not moving currently, like, it's not wiggling around, like, the top part of his arm isn't swinging wildly as the rest of his body stays still. It appears to be in place enough that you can push on it.
Great.
Good enough for you, right?
we're lucky to have a doctor.
Alright.
Make Grath smile with my thumbs.
Pull,
When Grath wakes up and asks what happened, I can't wait for the explanation.
pull the corner of Grath's mouth up and...
Thank you.
Does anyone have a Sharpie?
Doth anyone haveth a quill?
Ah, it's way too hot. Oh. Oh, hot cauliflower. Oh, oh.
You really want those to be your last words, Graf?
Just put him out of his misery.
Oh, cauliflower.
Oh.
Thank you, Miles.
Oh.
I'm glad I'm recording.
Anytime.
Graf, we didn't know you
Anytime.
did porn.
All right. Anything else you guys want to do this evening?
Well, since it's this evening, are we about to take a rest?
What? Wait, are we going
Well,
back to
isn't
bed?
it
We're
like-
not gonna like try and figure out what the fuck happened here.
It's like the middle of the night. I mean, you can do whatever you
Yeah, it's
want.
the middle of the night. I mean, obviously you fix his limbs. He's conscious. I don't know if he's bleeding anymore.
Yeah, should we like actually bandage him and with bandages and not sheets?
On his
I mean,
arms
I
and
healed
legs
him.
again.
Listen, think about what technology is there. Think if there's any difference between bandages and sheets.
Should you
No wrong.
bathe the blood off, or are you just gonna sleep all bloody?
Dude, bloody sleep is the best sleep.
What?
We're gonna have to pay a cleaning fee
Ass.
for all the blood.
Never mind.
Yeah, just leave quickly. Then we'll figure it out.
Yeah.
I'm gonna use
What?
prayer of healing if we're about to go to long rest on Graf, and that will be my spell slots.
Okay. So go ahead and it's 2d8 plus your spell casting ability modifier, and you are a cleric, so you cast with wisdom, right?
Yeah,
Okay, so it's 2d8 plus 3, so 17 points of.
healing.
There we go. All right,
Is the +3 on it already?
I just added it. I added it when I. Oh, it is. Well, shit me sideways. All right. Thank you for pointing that out. All right. Anything else you guys want to do?
I want to rest a little.
Sleep cold because I have no
Dude, he
sheets.
should probably sleep for a while.
Sleep cold. I kind of assumed you used Grath sheets.
He was on them.
Yeah. Yeah, he was on them.
No, he bounced off his bed onto the ground.
Yeah.
Oh.
Also,
then, yeah.
didn't you guys transfer me to the board?
Eh,
Oh yeah, he's still attached to that.
It's possible.
he's gonna wake
Yeah,
up and he's all
tied to
like,
a board.
"Help!"
Help.
Is there like
Actually,
a pond?
yes. Please let that happen. I
Is there a
want to do
pond
that.
or a lake somewhere?
Probably. There's a.
Leave him floating in the middle of the pond or lake when he
Yeah.
wakes up.
Yeah, in my dream, about 2 inches of water.
Yeah.
On the mattress.
Was it really a dream though?
Take the bed frame out there.
I was just really sweaty.
Some parent trap shit. I'm gonna Lindsay Lohan.
Fucking
Yo,
7. All of a sudden,
Lohan.
we hear.
I'm gonna Lindsay Lohan you.
So you're gonna get me addicted to meth?
Oh.
Right, like what?
Wait, is that thing?
Oh
Was it
yeah,
meth or crack?
Potato,
I think it
potato.
was just like coke or something.
they're
but
definitely
it's
not the same thing.
Some sort of drugs.
More
They're
like
still drugs.
potato tomato.
Same thing.
I just know.
Still gotta ingest it, right?
Yeah.
Still gotta have calories, right?
But they're
Yeah.
different.
Drugs. All right.
Do drugs
It
have
was-
calories?
The drink Lindsay Lohan.
No,
Do you
you're
guys know what
using the
cocktail
metaphor of
drink
food.
is Lindsay
Maybe
Lohan.
shrooms. Shrooms have calories.
Mm.
Also, they can change the rate at which your body processes calories.
How
Alright, I was
many
just talking about the
calories in
metaphor that
meth?
Clay was talking about how I said potato, potato. and he's
Cocaine and
I
meth
feel like
would
calories
definitely-
make you
definitely
burn, or
increase your
meth makes you burn a
calorie,
lot of calories.
burning.
Heroin
All right,
makes you burn
back
a
to
lot
the
of calories.
game.
There's no calories
Yeah.
in meth. All right. So, anything else you guys want to do?
Jesus fucking Christ.
I want to go for a long rest.
Okay.
I'm gonna rest as well.
Resting.
Sleep.
All right.
Resting.
Get to have a nice long rest now.
Okay. The rest of your night is uneventful. And when you awake in the morning,
Just like that, I'm back to 66 HP.
you awake in the morning to find Grath also waking up, which is nice. Grath, you are sore. You're very sore. And
I believe that.
your arms are moving fine, your legs are moving fine. Meh. Seem to be okay. Although the image of you standing in 2 inches of water surrounded by those 12 moons is kind of burned into your mind. It's almost haunting you a little bit. But other than that, physically, you seem fine. What does everyone want to do this fine morning?
What the fuck happened, boys? What'd you do?
You died.
He's still strapped to the gurney, right?
Mm-hmm.
Technically, yeah.
Who's in the room with him?
Vizsla and Arthur.
Timing at your leisure, I suppose.
He likes being tied up. You heard me, Nick. Vizsla and Arthur are in the room with Grath. Nick, don't give me that look. Stop
Yeah,
it.
I'm gonna look at him dead ass in the eyes, still strapped to the thing. I'm gonna say to him, "There was a shocking series of events last night," and then I'm just gonna go walk downstairs and get some food.
Great.
Bring me back eggs, little man.
Thumbs up on the way out.
I'm gonna walk up to Grath as well in the morning and just grab him by the shoulder and just be like, "Ah, you seem well. You were a little bent out of shape last night."
Well enough to untie me?
Eh. Seven.
I understand.
Seven will he'll take his nail and untie the rope,
Okay.
bind him.
Yeah.
Wrath tries to stand up then.
Oh, I thought I just sneezed. God damn it.
I thought you were about to sing.
No, I thought.
You were like, yeah, literally like what Jordan did.
Oh, I thought I had to sneeze. Oh, it hurts. Okay. Yeah, Grath, you kind of stand up and your legs hurt a little bit, but you're standing. Seems alright.
Grath goes and asks the barkeep for some paper and a quill or a pencil or something that he can use to draw what he saw in his dream.
You get bartender's like, okay, and gives you some paper and some ink and a quill.
Now, Grath has never been really an artist. Is there something I can roll to increase the accuracy of this drawing?
Make a performance check.
Performance check. Okay.
I mean, you have a lot of experience in that.
Hmm.
Right.
Perfect.
Ooh.
It's a pretty good drawing, considering, all things considered. I mean, it's not, you know,
Clearly, it was drawn by an arm that was dislocated last night.
clearly
you know?
clearly it was drawn by a Grath, but all things considered, it's pretty good.
Okay.
You're no Michelangelo, but, you know. You've seen worse. You've drawn worse.
He certainly has.
So where's Grath right now? Downstairs?
Downstairs.
Okay, so I walk downstairs and I'm like, look, it seems like I've put you back together quite well.
So you're responsible for fixing me.
Yeah. I mean, I am the Ambermar.
Come, enjoy some eggs with me.
And you put your hand on top of my head because I'm so much shorter than you.
Yes. Sort of like elbow to top of head.
All right. So you guys,
Yerm's okay with this.
have some breakfast and just have a good morning. Anything in particular anyone wants to do? No? Alright. Ganon, as you're eating your breakfast, are you eating breakfast? What do you do? Do you eat breakfast? Do you just drink?
I'll eat breakfast.
Okay, cool. As you're eating breakfast,
He's eating breakfast before.
kind of remembering some of the dreams you had last night, and they were weird. You had some weird dreams. They didn't really make much sense. They were just like nonsense, just different like people you recognize like in strange situations. But there's one that like really stands out to you as being particularly strange because you were an eagle. You could tell you were an eagle. You were flying over the desert. You could feel the hot air coming off the sand, lifting you further into the air, and you diving around and swooping around. And at some point, you landed on a piece of stone sticking up out of the sand, probably, I don't know, 5-ish feet tall, with a kind of almost like an 8, like that kind of shape, like 2 circles that are kind of connected in the center, kind of on top, and it had some things on it. What it was isn't exactly, you don't really know what it was. You just kind of sat there for a second, and then you flew up again. And as you flew up and kind of spiraled up into the air, riding an updraft, you saw kind of off to what you realize is the east, based on where the sun is. You see the city you were in. And you saw a mouse. Desert mouse. And you swooped down and ate it, and eventually the dream faded into something else, or the details are fuzzy. You also remember a dream.
You was a bird.
You also remember a dream where you were standing in a stone room, probably 10 foot by 10 foot. And in front of you was a familiar statue, the statue you've seen before, of a woman holding a bowl and crying. That's all you remember from that dream.
Was the woman holding a bowl crying one of the Namri gods?
No.
No.
It's just familiar. Like, I don't actually know it, right? Just familiar to me from the dream.
Make a history check through your personal history.
God damn.
Jesus. Okay.
Auden is a history professor.
That statue, in his own personal history, that statue is familiar to you because you saw it inside of Ember Whisper's ball thing. You all had to tell it something that you regret,
Oh shit! Right,
and it
that one.
filled with water and then emptied and the door unlocked. That's where you recognize it from.
I didn't want to metagame it because I totally remembered, but Yerm didn't exist at that point.
And that's the only thing that you remember from that dream is just kind of an image of that statue. It was important somehow, but exactly the details you don't remember.
Something to the west of where we currently are?
Yes.
Or the city we were at?
Yeah, the city you're in right now is to the east of where you were when you were an eagle.
Cool.
Yeah, the rest of your morning goes by uneventfully. You have a very lovely breakfast. Yeah, in the Ivory Seal. Nobody asks about the screaming that came from your room last night, but
That was me, sorry.
nobody asked.
Right, nobody else. It was me.
Yeah.
They're like, huh?
What was you?
Okay.
Did you fart? Did you pass gas? What are you
You
doing?
know, never mind. Never mind.
Pretend like I didn't say anything. Alright. So what do you guys want to do?
Often,
I feel like there's no real
I
direction to go, so I feel like
I
should
feel
tell
like
everybody
causing
another drink.
trouble. I feel like causing trouble often. Do you think the Thieves Guild has any groups over here in the city? And do you think we could find them?
Yeah, we could probably find him.
Who wants to go to a Thieves Guild hangout and cause problems? Or maybe find some jobs to do.
Well, my pockets are quite light right now.
Yeah,
So I
fuck
could
it,
use
right?
some gold.
Let's do it. And we'll find a direction.
Okay.
To the
Yeah.
fucking west.
To the west? Wait, why? Why to the west? Is that what?
That was my dream.
Oh. Okay, well, I mean, we could just go west if you prefer to just, like, leave the city and go west.
I mean, we could do jobs before going.
Yeah, I
Just
can
go
just...
west. Doesn't matter.
That's for the
Some
whole group
jobs
to
would lead us
decide.
to the west.
That's for the whole
We
group
can
to
get-
decide.
So, does Grath still have the crown, the wristlet, and
Grath feels for his jewelry.
ring?
You're wearing him.
No.
Okay. Well, I can't wait until somebody recognizes them and sees them.
Well,
I wonder if that'll ever happen.
let's go find ourselves
That
some
remind you.
jobs here in this town.
I have armor and fucking sword that are definitely linked. Somehow.
You've got armor that screams.
Yeah.
Well, no, and your sword, isn't your sword like a special sword with that
Don't know much about
special
it.
each? Yeah, the sheath.
Urim walks outside to find the city center where there would be a job posting board.
Didn't we look for that already? And we found like
Yeah, you looked for a job
And then you
posting
did-
board, and instead of a job posting board, it was more like a town announcement board where they
Oh,
were
that's right.
it
announcing
was like local
local
events.
events and like concerts in the park and
That's why I was like
like an art gallery
let's
that's
check out-
opening and stuff like that.
Yeah, that's kind of why I wanted to check out a Thieves Guild, because I feel like the crime boss has something to do.
Yeah.
And Arthur has an expertise to play into there, some weird communication lingo that I'm sure can get us in.
Yeah, let's do that.
It's like I've got this feat called criminal contact.
Well, Graf has it too, actually.
You know, it's almost like I've got this thing that I have called a contact who's a criminal.
I'm trying to contact the criminals.
Okay, well then, can I do an investigation check to see if I see anything that I recognize as being any sort of symbol or direction to the Thieves Guild?
Yeah, go for it.
No.
Okay.
Better.
You don't see any, like, Thieves Guild markings, but now that you're looking, you do see that there are, like, hidden messages on walls around the city. None of them appear to be Thieves Guild.
Interesting.
Do I know if they point us in any sort of direction?
Let me look. No, you do not. You do not know what they say. They do appear to be words, but you do not You are unable to read them.
Grath knows Orcish.
Okay, make it.
Point them out to Grath.
Okay.
Okay, yeah.
Is
Do
it
I
Orcish?
have? I do know Orcish.
Yeah, Grath and Ganon
Can I-
both know Orcish. Show.
Is it in Orcish?
Yes. Yes, it is
Do I need
Orcish.
to do anything to read it, or can I?
No,
Just...
you know the language, so you can just do it. And
So what does it say?
Arthur points it out to you. It appears to be, like, directions for, like, to get to places with a name you don't recognize. It's definitely an Orcish word, but it's not one that translates to common. It appears to be like a proper noun with no direct common translation.
Glashuk.
Hmm?
It's Glashuk. The name of the place is Glashuk.
And I mean, you don't know what it's referencing, but based on context, it's a place, not a person.
Okay.
And that place is of some importance to people who do a lot of traveling. But beyond that,
sounds like us.
yeah, nothing.
That sounds like us, guys. We do a lot of traveling. We do wander. We're wanderers for sure. I mean, are the directions like clear enough for us to follow? Like, can we?
It's
Just
pretty
head
much
off
a
and-
turn left here, turn right here kind of thing.
Oh, okay. Yeah, let's follow them.
Take exit 451, next right, that kind of thing.
Yeah. Okay.
Let me see here.
Just following Google GPS, Google Maps.
Who is this Google you speak of?
Yes, you see, I have a tablet. Stone tablet. You see, and there's a dot in the middle, and that's me. And there's a line to my destination.
Okay, so you follow these inscriptions, these kind of hidden messages through the city, and after about 10 minutes of walking, you see on a building, kind of above the door, you see basically it's telling you that, like, hey, you've arrived at where these instructions are taking you. Welcome to the home of Grumsh, which is the proper noun, Gruumsh.
Roach.
And at the
That sounds orcish to me.
the proper noun appears to change between being a person and a place, because this says the home of Grumsh, but before it said this way to Grumsh. So it appears to be both a person and a place, at least based on these messages on the walls.
Right. Okay, well,
Shall we enter Groosh?
Let us go into Groomsh.
Okay, so you walk through the door that message is above.
yeah.
Okay. You walk in to a room, dimly lit. The windows that lead out to the street have heavy curtains over them, and there are some candles burning around, and there's some kind of seats and places to sit. It's a small room, with a low ceiling, and there's kind of a haze in the air.
Low ceiling for like humans or like orcs?
Low ceiling for orcs.
Okay.
But
Because I feel like they're taller.
they are taller, but not that much taller than like
Okay.
your average human. The average orc height is probably like 6'3", 6'4".
Oh. I don't know why I was imagining something like a foot taller, but yeah, okay.
But I'm a giant.
I mean,
So you have to
no,
go
he
like
he
this.
fits. He fits because you're a half orc. You're at or above average height for orcs. So like,
I just want him to not be able to raise his head up all the way. Can't you do that for me? I'm sorry. I'm joking. I'm joking.
Okay. Okay. Fine. No, he's 7'3". I forgot how tall he is.
Is he really?
Yeah,
I thought he was fucking huge. I was like,
I forgot
what?
that you're
This doesn't make
7'3".
sense.
Yes, you do have to walk like this. You have to walk kind of hunched over in this room. Actually, you have to walk like that in most rooms, if we're being honest. So, entering this room, you guys see 3 or 4 orcs sitting. Looks like they might be either asleep or praying. Hard to tell. And that's it. You don't see anybody that's like looks like they're more important than anyone else. You don't see a sign that says "Welcome to Groomsh." You don't see like a donations box or a vending machine. It's just kind of a room with some people in it. None of them notice you as you walk in, or if they do, they don't acknowledge your presence.
I'm looking for Groomsh.
One of
I say it in Orcish. I say that in Orcish.
One of the orcs kind of looks, kind of opens their eyes and looks up at you. You're looking for Groomsh?
It's these markings around the city that led me here. For Groomsh, I was very curious.
What can Groomsh... What... Do you require Groomsh's help? Groomsh's blessing?
What is, or who is Groomsh?
Groomsh's... god? Of travel and well-being.
He doesn't sound like one of the General Leodkind's gods.
No.
Where, what
He seemed...
what kind of god?
This person you're talking to seems distracted. Or like they're not entirely there. What was your question?
What kind of god is Groomsh? Where, like, what?
Groomsh is...
Who is Groomsh?
Groot.
Groomsh is
I am Groot.
kind, and he watches us as we travel.
That's very nice of him, I suppose.
He is benevolent and wise. Are you a traveller? Come to seek his blessing?
Actually, me and my friends, we are travelers, and we're looking for something that we cannot find. Maybe his blessing could help us.
Yes. Would you like to receive his blessing?
Likewise. Is this extremely suspicious, or should we receive his blessing? Who's ready to go all in on Groomsh?
I don't
Fucking
quite
do it.
know about this.
I mean, we're already.
I actually,
in
I want to
Rouge.
ask this guy
Might
if
as
he
well
knows
go
anything
all
about
in.
the 8 in the desert.
What is it that you look for, my friend?
There's a statue in the desert. It's like the number 8. I don't know what it means. I had a dream where I was an eagle. I saw this statue.
The desert has many statues.
That's very helpful.
To the west
Hmm.
of this city, if that helps.
Hmm. They're very old, these statues.
Okay. Well,
Groomsh knows them all.
be thy
Forge.
Hmm?
gooch.
What about the Great Forge?
Grumsh does not has no need of a forge.
Yes, but it's out there. Does he know where it is?
I wouldn't know anything about forging metal. I merely pass the message of Grumsh along.
About gooch?
What'd you say?
Do you know anything about gooch? Because it doesn't seem like you know anything about gooch.
Grumsh blesses us with safe travels. And leads us to
How
where we
often
need to go.
How often do you travel?
I'm traveling now.
Oh, goodness gracious.
Smart ass.
Can I have whatever you're having?
He's so high, dude.
Can I have whatever you're having?
You would like Grumsh's blessing.
I don't know if you want to do
Yeah.
that,
Oh.
but I
Boys, you want to have some of Grimsh's blessing?
Looks like a good time.
It does seem like a good use of a day.
Gurm is actually a Dare representative and does not believe in
I
drugs.
believe
Yeah, you can be the designated tribe.
chaperone, just make sure we don't try to run on water and shit.
Come, brothers. Be blessed.
Okay. Yeah, Grath follows.
I go.
I follow, but I am very like tentative and like worried.
So I've got 4 people that are going. Arthur said he's not going, right?
Oh no! I want to see this.
Okay.
Yeah, no, man, I got one of those
Spiritual
goofy
trip,
smiles on. I'm ready to watch.
So but are you gonna get blessed?
Yes.
Okay. And
Right.
Visla, are you getting blessed?
Shit, man.
Sure.
Okay, everyone's getting blessed.
Wait, is Seven going too?
Yeah.
Oh, Seven's
Look at him,
look at him. He's so ready. He's like,
7 is already blessed. What are you guys talking
yeah,
about?
look at him. He's fucking tripping.
He leads you further into the room and kind of picks up a wooden box and turns back to you. And opens it towards you. And inside you see
Paper tablets.
inside the box there's a layer of dirt,
Marijuana.
and there are flowers, very small flowers growing up out of the dirt. No bigger than a thimble.
Salvia, huh?
Be blessed.
We're gonna jump out the second story windows
What do we
today?
do? Eat it? Smoke it? What do we do?
do we eat it?
Touch it?
He just has the box towards you like this and does not respond to any of your questions.
Can I use divine sense
Seven
to
will-
make sure there's no strong evil presences
Yeah.
near us?
Presents? Somebody said presents?
Presence.
You do not
These are
I'll take.
presents?
I'll
It's not
take
even
presents.
you do not
It's not even-
you do
Yeah,
not
I'll take
detect
presents.
any strong evil presences.
Seven's gonna
I'm
take
gonna
a
grab
flower
one. Smell it.
and smell it.
Okay.
Yeah, Grath does the same.
It
I'm going
smells
to do a medicine check on it,
okay.
or would it
I'm
be?
gonna do a nature check. You smell the flower, and it is it smells warm.
What?
It smells like
Like there's heat? coming
no,
off
no,
of
like
it?
it smells like
Like warm apple pie?
yeah, and like cinnamon and like a fire burning, like a campfire, not an out of control building fire. It's nice.
Okay.
So it smells smoky,
No, well, yeah, a little bit. Yeah,
like a campfire.
yeah. I guess it does smell a little bit smoky.
Smoky reminiscence.
Yeah, smoke. You get the smell of like campfire smoke, cinnamon, like a hot beverage.
All right.
Well, hickory smoke
A
cinnamon.
hot winter
Um,
beverage.
Ribs, I get you.
So 7 is gonna take this box and
Sell it.
he's gonna
Just
ask
down
everyone
the whole thing.
he's gonna ask
overdose
everyone
in front of
he's
everybody.
gonna ask everyone for their flowers because he knows what to do with them.
Oh,
What do you
well,
what?
sure.
Just
And
trust me, just
Grath
give me the
gives
flowers.
him the flower. Grath gives him the
I
flower.
I know what's coming.
I'll give him the flower.
Just give me the flower. Just trust me. I'm not.
Alright.
I never. I
alright.
haven't
I was
taken
gonna
a
eat
flower
it.
yet.
Don't.
So
I mean,
my
you're still
flower
gonna
is
eat
there.
it. Just give me the flower.
Grath trusts 7. So Grath
You're still
gives-
gonna eat it. Just give me the flower.
Is this
There you
something
have it.
that you
It's
were
yours.
trained
Awesome.
in as a
So
monk?
seven takes. Do we have stone in our surroundings?
Adam, are you holding an alien dick?
The walls are stone.
Kinda.
Okay.
Oh, that is kind
Do you
of
need
like
like a
an
loose
So-
stone or?
Like
Any
a
stone
mortar
will-
and
should do.
pestle?
So
Yeah.
7's gonna walk up to the stone wall with the flowers, and he's going to attempt to pull what looks like a mortar and pestle out of the stone.
Okay. Okay, yeah.
Does that
Make a
work?
willpower check.
I feel like those aren't necessarily complicated things to pull out of stone. I don't know.
Unless you roll a 1.
Yeah. You pull out a boulder.
The stone doesn't really move.
Right, I'm gonna try again.
Okay.
Awesome.
If you pull out a crude mortar and pestle.
Awesome. So I'm gonna grind up the flowers until they are to set powder or tea-like substance.
Sure.
And then I will take the stone that I have, and I'm going to pour fuck. I'm gonna form. Hang on, I'm trying to formulate my thoughts here, and I'm too high. I want to keep the now tea leaves in the bottom of the mortar
Mhm.
pestle, and use the stone to create a kind of grate at the bottom that prevents the tea leaves from coming up.
Okay, so like a mesh. Sure.
Yes. And form kind of a large mug from the stone that I've pulled
Okay.
out of the stone that I have.
Yeah, so you kind of pull the stone up, and the walls get a little bit thinner as it rises, but you've got a mug essentially now. Yeah.
Okay. I'm gonna pour my canteen of water in there until it's filled
Okay.
to the brim, and I'm gonna heat up the water,
All right.
or I'll heat up the water. I won't heat up the stone. Until it is around what is it, 200 degrees or 160 degrees or something like that?
Boiling.
To make it boil?
Yeah.
212.
212?
Mhm. 100 degrees Celsius, 212 degrees Fahrenheit.
And I will boil for 2 minutes.
Good.
Okay.
And then I'll just let it rest.
All right. You guys stand there and watch as 7 makes a mortar and pestle, makes tea leaves, and then makes a mug, and just straight up boils water with his hands. You now have a mug of tea. The tea itself is green almost, and there's kind of the occasional hint of a lighter color in there as it kind of swirls as you move.
7, in the future, we must collaborate on egg cooking.
I have some ideas about that, yes.
Clearly. Yes. This very, very nice method. I see you've been practicing, and I can apply your technique to many, many things.
When the water is proper temperature for drinking, I'll pass the cup to Arthur.
Okay.
Oh hell yeah!
Arthur, seven
Little man goes
seven
first.
hands you a mug of tea made from the flowers given to you by one of apparently Groomsh's
Keep in mind-
disciples.
This is all the flowers, so probably just a couple sips will do.
Yeah.
Drink the whole thing.
Chug the whole thing
Chug,
gets
chug,
completely-
chug, chug, chug.
Chug, 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 chug.
Let us watch what happens.
I want to watch me go into another dimension.
Want to see me do it again?
Yeah.
No, fuck
Cheers
that.
to
Let's
a
all go
good
to this
trip
dimension.
as I drink a mouthful.
It's sweet. Surprisingly.
Sweet.
That's better than it being fucking disgusting, I suppose.
And it's warming. Beyond just the temperature, it's warming as it kind of spreads to your body pretty quickly.
Like schnapps.
Alright.
Who's sipping next?
Yeah. I kind of like him, like, take it.
They sell Monster in bottles?
I'll take it next.
Jordan, what the hell are you looking at?
His fucking bottle, look!
Wait, what? Oh yeah, it's like the
They sell Monster
yeah, it's
in
like the energy
bottles.
drink.
What the
It's like
fuck?
the sports drink version of Monster, right?
Yeah.
Oh.
It's a sports
Oh.
drink
Oh,
that they
weird.
make.
I didn't know.
Shit, I had no clue that existed. Anyway, yeah, that freaked me out for a second.
Yeah, I'll take the drink next.
Okay, gone. You take it and take a sip. It's sweet, warm. Pretty good.
Me next, I literally died last night.
Yeah, you need it. Yeah.
You didn't die. I saved
Grath takes a sip. It's sweet, pleasant, warm.
you. Yerm is going to just observe everybody while they do drink this, because he is still.
This is the part where we all die except for Yerm.
Hope you guys have new characters ready.
Everybody make 4 constitutions.
Well, at least the healer is staying out of this one, so I could probably bring everybody back.
Checks
Listen,
to
you
see
have
if
enough-
flowers
you
are
have enough-
poisonous. Flowers aren't poisonous. Still doesn't drink.
Okay, so I think the only person who hasn't had any yet is Visla.
Is Visla here?
7 didn't have any though.
Oh yeah, 7 hasn't had any either.
That's true.
Not yet.
Who's taking a sip?
7, you can go first.
What is this?
Peer pressure.
I mean, technically, you don't have to do it at all, really.
You want to buy some drugs?
7. Travel with us.
7 will take a sip.
Okay, 7 takes a sip. It's warm, sweet, pleasant.
Look, it might be wise for me and you to not drink this concoction.
I look at Yerm dead in the eye, shake my head yes, and grab the cup out of 7's hand and suck him down.
He just finished the cup. So he drinks. So actually,
You're
so
right.
Visla drinks mine, my portion, and his portion.
And I look at him and I go, "You're a healer, right?"
I'll do my best.
Okay.
Breath puts his arm on his shoulder.
I'm gonna
Thanks, buddy. I need this.
I'm gonna take the cup from Visla, and I'm gonna release the mesh from the bottom.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna suck it back into the cup, and then take like my finger and like scrape it on the bottom and just.
Good stuff.
Oh
It's
my!
cloyingly sweet.
It's the
It's like almost overwhelmingly sweet.
Graf takes some of that too.
I'll just lick the bowl.
It's-
Give me that.
Like it's a lot. It's a powerful taste. And your tongue,
Yeah, Graf took some of that.
where you put it on your tongue, is left tingling.
Yerm is just in awe.
Graf rubs it on his
Ready.
gums a little.
ready, just watching the chaos that's
Can I
about
snort
to
some-
ensue
Yerm
in front of him.
Yerm finds some nearby glass and breaks the glass up into little shards and mixes it in with the thing and then rubs it in his gums.
All right. The guy who handed you the box takes the box back, puts it on the counter.
Graf asks him, "Do the flowers grow in the box? With the lid closed? Is that how they grow?"
They're a gift from Groomsh.
That is not helpful.
Yes. Do you have seeds for these flowers?
They're a gift.
All right. Can you gift me some of these seeds?
I have no seeds.
What about your
That's
personal seed?
okay.
Hey-o.
Obviously, you're not helping.
He's a monk. I don't think he knows that.
So how long does it take for me to begin traveling?
You travel as you will, and Groomsh will go with you.
Okay. Is there a place where we can relax while we begin to travel in this building?
How can you travel if you don't go anywhere?
Right. You said you were traveling. You were sitting here.
I travel, even now.
All right. Sure. Show us where you were sitting while you were traveling.
I have not been traveling, I've been praying.
You just said you were...
I travel even now.
Could you elaborate on what you really mean by... Because it's very vague, what you're saying.
He looks confused for just a moment. You know, the six of you are very difficult people to find sometimes.
Excuse me?
And he kind of, you see him start to wobble for a second, and he falls straight back onto the stone floor. You hear a crack as his head hits the stone. All of the candles in the room are snuffed out and replaced with a single light floating in front of you. All six of you see this.
Okay.
Hang on, I forgot how Divine Sense works, even though I read it just a second ago.
I have divine sense. Hold on.
Yeah, but you're also tripping out of your mind right now.
We don't know that. All six of us see it. So this isn't a trick.
All
Hold on.
six of us see it, right? Nobody knows.
Yeah, divine sense. Hold on. Info.
Okay, as an action, you can open your awareness to detect such forces as a strong evil and powerful good. It's like a thing you do. You don't do it and it lasts. It's just a thing you do.
Okay, well, I...
Okay.
So is this something that we use as an action right now? Are we all using, like, taking up an... Well, we're not in combat, so an action doesn't really
Yeah, no, it doesn't
up
take up any... It's just a thing you can do.
Okay.
Divine Sense, if you have it, it's just a thing you can do whenever. But in combat, or in a combat-like scenario, it takes up your action.
Right. That makes sense. Okay.
So Urim is using Divine Sense? Okay. So the description for Divine Sense: the presence of strong evil registers on your senses like a noxious odor, and powerful good rings like heavenly music in your ears. This room stinks.
Like a noxious odor.
And there is a single light hovering in front of you.
Is that light where the smell is coming from?
The whole room smells.
I wonder if this is the demon.
You said there was no evil up until now.
Yerm pulls out his fucking battle hammer.
Wait a minute. Is this the fucking demon?
Do you have any idea how difficult it is to find the six of you sometimes?
Listen, we're busy. We move around. We do.
And you see a
things.
face lean into the light, and it is the face of the demon whose who you owe
Yeah.
souls to.
Wait, are we high?
Finally.
I have jumped through so many hoops to get you into this building.
And listen, avoiding you wasn't necessarily our intention, so I apologize.
And yet, here we are.
Listen,
Weeks later.
yes, I
You
understand.
said find us. You didn't find us. Your problem.
Yeah,
What's
you
up?
said yeah, that's true. You said you would find us, but also, the intention was not to avoid you, so we apologize. Okay, we do not mean it as an offense.
You all know
Please understand that we just thought you would appear to us, and we did not know it required you luring us to some sort of groom.
Be silent.
Are you groomed?
Expected us to
By
stay
the
in one
way?
spot.
He says, be silent. And mid-sentence, Grath, your voice just stops.
Yerm is awfully confused.
Grath is visibly annoyed by that.
You're so small and tiring. I will take my souls now.
Grath reaches into his pockets, or I guess they're in his bag, and pulls out the 5 gems containing souls.
He kind of just holds his hand out.
And yeah, Grath puts them in his hand.
He looks at him for a second, and then just crushes the gems in his hand. And you see, like, almost like white smoke lifting off them, which he just...
There's the real drug addict.
He throws the gem shards down on the ground.
Could I have that?
You can get your own souls to snort.
Yes.
I really wasn't expecting you to be able to get me 5 satisfactory souls, but somehow you managed it.
Can Grath speak? Yeah.
You could try.
Grath tries to speak, and he tries to say, "We had a little help, but I mean."
No sound comes out.
Okay, great.
Well, I suppose that your end of the bargain has been fulfilled. So I suppose I'll have to uphold my end now, won't I?
I don't even remember
What is it
the
again you
reward was.
wanted?
Guys, who remembers? Because I wasn't there when you bargained for this.
Same.
Oh,
Man, I don't remember.
I don't. Yeah. What did we? I don't remember bargaining for anything.
DM, we need your help.
That's because you didn't.
Yeah.
Oh.
He bargained with someone
This team-
else and has confused them for you.
Yeah, that's right.
But he
He
doesn't...
bargained with someone else and confused them.
He thought we were the demon thought we were somebody else. So like
He made a deal with a
alright.
different group of 6 people
different group
for their souls.
or 5 people.
Yeah, 5
So he
people
basically
for their
mistook
souls.
He mistook us for them.
Yes.
And ended up coming to hunt those souls down from us
Yes.
instead. So okay. So I mean, I guess we're lucky we were able to give him some souls. What do we want from him? Should we request anything from him, or should we let him go on his way?
Where is the forge?
Oh!
What's that gonna cost us?
Oh! No! Yeah. Listen, it may cost us something, but this is fun. Let's ask him the location of the
Yeah.
forge.
Let's do it.
Well, can Grath speak now? Grath tries to speak.
No sound.
Okay. Can somebody else ask
Nicola
him?
tries to speak.
Yeah, you can talk.
Oh, okay.
You were not silenced. Grath was silenced.
Oh,
'Cause he
Grath
was-
silent.
He was talking too much, so the demon
He was the only
silenced him.
person talking.
Right, cool. Silence.
Maybe it's
More silence to drink wine with.
Is it time for Vizsla to go back?
What was your request?
Oh, you can ask to just go back, which was the purpose of us looking for the forge in the first place.
But there's other benefits to the forge as well.
I mean,
Well, you guys
the
can probably
forge-
make better armor and shit like that too.
yeah, it could probably benefit all of us. Whereas if Vizsla
Armor,
just went back right
weapons.
now,
Yeah.
I'm not willing to sacrifice Vizsla's wants and needs for that.
Huh?
I think
Fuck
Vizsla
you,
should.
bad.
Vizsla.
Vizsla's talking, boys.
No, I feel like Vizsla should be able to go back. I feel
Yeah, but
like
if we find the
But
location of the
we can
forge,
get him.
the theory was that Vizsla can still go back.
we're not 100% sure of that.
Yeah, but that was the original
The
plan. and goal.
the plan was because we were given the idea by the what's her name again? The god,
Yeah, I know what you're talking about.
she basically said that
The Wild Mother?
that the mystery of the metal from the chunks will help him be able to go back. And that is vague as fuck.
I mean, does everyone get a wish? Can I ask
Maybe-
that? Does
Maybe
everybody
he can
get a...
just maybe he can just ask about the chunks. Like, what's the mystery of the metal of the chunks?
No, because that's not enough. That's not endgame enough. We need
Big
like,
picture, damn it!
it's either the big picture.
I want pictures of Spider-Man! Okay, while you guys are thinking, I'm gonna go get another beer.
That's a good idea.
Discuss amongst yourselves.
Guys,
It's tinkle. I'm not gonna lie to
I'm
you.
gonna go piss.
you think it's what?
I got a tinkle. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah, I have to pee too, actually. Let's all take a pee break while we
Fine.
think about this. Be right back.
Nick, are you gonna go pee break? Alright, I need some advice. I'm talking to this one girl right now.
Mhm.
And we hung out yesterday with like a group of people. And she texted me today. She's like, "Yo, thanks again for the invite yesterday. You guys are great." And I was like, "Yo, no problem. Thank you for bringing the party favors. Did you have fun?" She's like, "Yeah, I had a great time. I hope everyone else did as well." And she does that like weird like tense face emoji.
Mhm.
And I was like, "I'm glad, this is what I'm responding back with is I'm glad you did. I also had a great time. It seemed like everyone else did as well. I know Matt had fun. Felt like Rose, Travis had a good time too. I hope so. I saw them today and they seemed pretty happy to see me. So,
Oh, what happened?
well, I'm trying to like go on a date with this girl, and yeah. So,
Oh,
Interesting.
And have you set another date yet, or like was
No.
that the actual
have
date,
you,
or that
have you
doesn't
gone on a date already?
we haven't gone we went out on a group with like a group of friends and we hung out.
Oh,
And so I'm trying to like figure out a way to like
Smash.
like
who
ease
is this?
into that.
Who is this
Um,
person?
Riley from Exile?
Oh,
Yeah. She's like the redhead chick that works the front desk of Exile.
oh.
So, yeah.
Watch,
Oh,
watch a scary movie and eat spicy food.
well,
Yeah, but I can't do that here. 'Cause Sarah's mom's here.
Get a tent.
pitch
Watch a
tent.
scary movie and eat spicy food in the backyard.
I have a tent you could borrow.
Yeah. Be like, hey, we're gonna. Well, you wanna go camping,
Oh,
and then you set it up in the backyard and you wheel out your TV,
Dude,
and then
that's
you
what I
watch scary
did.
movies and eat spicy food.
That's what I did like 3 years in a row for my birthday. Except I play video games in a tent and ate pizza.
Yeah. And then you could get like a bunch of like pillows and like sheets and like make like a pillow fort.
Yeah,
Yeah.
build a fort together.
Something cute and adorable.
I mean, like, I'm still trying to like figure out what like her, I guess, is trying to say.
Oh well, then just
I like-
go hang out.
Like,
Yeah.
go get drinks or something.
Yeah, exactly. Just
What?
like, just be like, hey, I'm off at 6 o'clock every day. Just walk over to Mobrew and just get drinks and talk.
Okay.
Yeah, like that's the way to get to know him, right? Is to just
Yeah.
talk.
You right.
I don't know.
I don't know. I just want a solo outing because if I do another group thing, Travis, my coworker, is gonna be a little fucking fuck boy, and really try and fuck this whole thing up.
Hmm.
For me, at least.
Do you want me
Doesn't
to
sound
go
like
there?
a good friend.
Do you want me to go there and fuck him?
Dude, please do it. I haven't seen you in so long.
Yeah, maybe we should run a train on him.
Yeah.
Yeah. Sounds
I'll
dope.
be more around.
What's happening?
Today, Thursday.
We're gonna run a
Oh,
train.
we're running a train on Miles'
Doesn't
friend
work.
that's trying to like swoop in. On
Yeah, on Riley.
Can I choke slam him?
Yeah, dude.
Hell yeah.
I'll watch too.
That'll probably be the foreplay.
Yeah, dude.
But yeah, if he
Hello.
comes around, if you guys hang out, just be like, hey, walk over, and I'll walk over there, and I will weird him out so much he'll just leave.
What are we talking about?
Please do it.
Me.
Oh,
Dustin's gonna drive over to Texas and weird me out.
did he weird you out when you saw him?
Yeah, but in a good way.
So like
Bowie.
you got hard?
Bowie.
Well, I wasn't gonna say it in public, but yeah.
Oh.
Yay!
That was a secret.
Yeah, I'll just go fucking walk
You
over
can't
there
see
with
the
my I
erection
Eat
through the
Ass
wall.
shirt on, and I'll be like, hey, do you like the shirt? And if he
Wait.
says yes, then I'll be like, all right, let's do it. Oh, look at that dog.
Dustin,
What?
do you really have a shirt that says I eat ass?
Yeah. Miles and I
Where-
both do.
Where
Yeah,
did
it's
you get it?
Japanese.
Oh, it's in Japanese.
Yeah.
Oh.
It's Filthy Frank.
Oh.
Hell yeah, dude.
Joji.
He could probably read it. He's learning Japanese because he's a fucking weeb.
Oh, well then yeah, then I should totally wear it down there.
Wait,
Oh.
who? Who
And then I
read
could
Japanese?
distract him with the anime.
Miles slashes
And then-
tires.
I'm just gonna punch his window.
Yeah, if you slash his tires, then he can't come to the outings.
Probably just
Is
don't
he-
fucking buy it.
Slashes tires and
Yeah.
his spare tire.
Great.
Yeah, but like, if you don't invite him and then he finds out, and then he's
Slash
like,
his spirit.
Fuck him. Who cares?
He wasn't
Yeah.
invited. Who gives a shit?
He kind of invited himself. This.
Oh, in the first place?
Yeah.
That's not
Oh,
cool.
Then yeah, then
Oh,
fuck him. Then
That's
don't-
not
then
cool.
Don't. Yeah.
He's obviously not a friend.
Tell him to eat ass and skate fast.
Dude, why aren't you just like overtly mean to him?
I am now. He like broke my trust hard yesterday. He's like, yeah, I just go and smoke pot on my breaks and come back. And I'm like, that's why your fucking work ethic sucks? Really? He told me, he's like, yeah, dude, I don't really smoke pot anymore. Like, I'm gonna stop for now. Like, I was like, cool. And like, I trusted him on that level. So he broke my trust hardcore yesterday.
Bobby,
so-
Bobby.
Sounds like a penis.
Toby
Yeah, he's a fucking
Robertson. Oh,
Yeah,
peanut
you always
butter.
you gotta beat the shit out of wieners, dude.
You should fuck his dad.
Okay, so if he shows up next
yeah.
time, just text me and I'll walk over and I'll make him leave.
Hey!
Next time he goes on break at work, call the cops on him.
Hell yeah.
Hell yeah, dude.
Tell him to arrive without their sirens on.
Yeah, I got a
Non-emergency call.
Stop. Leave him alone.
Make Bowie kill him.
Peanut butter.
Consume your dog's face.
No, I'm not gonna do that. She's dirty.
No, Jordan's doing it, or he's trying. Toby's having none of it.
Oh.
Toby
Yeah, he doesn't.
Toby is not excited about this idea. He's not into it.
He is resisting as hard as he can.
He's resisting arrest.
Barfs in Jordan's
He's
mouth.
like, listen, I'm not about to be eaten by Dad.
Not happening. Sorry, bucko.
Hey, buddy, how about this? Is this happening? He's like, yeah, please, more.
Hiram doesn't trust
Yeah.
the demon. So he doesn't.
Yeah, you like that? You
Oh,
like that, don't you, little peanut butter?
Somebody let me know when Adam's back.
Bowie.
I can hear you. I'm coming back right now.
Oh my god, that scared the hell out of me.
Right.
Was he ever here, or is he just a ghost that's always in our
He's a
heads?
figment of our imagination, our collective imagination. She wants the ice cream, Miles.
I know.
Tiny puppy dick.
Why, Jordan?
Hello, dog.
He's a good boy.
Grath mysteriously takes 11 points of psychic damage.
He's taking a lot of mysterious damage lately.
He's about to take more.
Excuse me, Miles? Excuse me?
Oh.
The Are we getting a free Mondalorian show?
Free OnlyFans Mandalorian show.
Oh my god, I feel honored. I can sell this.
Mandalorian Season 2
He's
started
literally
early.
sitting on my chest.
Mandalorian
This
season
dog
2
is
started
sitting
early.
ass on the middle of my chest right now.
Put the helmet on, Miles.
Let me be your simp.
Dude, let me start streaming on Twitch so I can, like, tier 3 sub to you, dude.
Hi, buddy.
Can you do that, like,
Peanut
automatically?
No, you have to be a partner.
Get 50 followers, that's all you need.
It's, whatever. Okay. So, what is your response to... What was my end of the bargain again?
Did we fully decide? Are we gonna ask him for the forge?
I was gone for
Forge?
so long.
Yeah, but then we were
all
talking
need to
about
be.
Yeah, we
murdering
started talking about
Travis.
Murdering Travis. Me
His
trying to
name's
hook up with
Travis?
Riley chick. Yeah.
Oh, that makes it worse.
That was my dog's name, dude.
Start calling him Svardas.
Who names the
That was a
dog
bad dog.
Travis?
Huh?
What the fuck?
Who names a dog Travis? Who does
That is some shit.
I know someone named Spike who had a dog named Michael. So people always thought that Spike's name was Michael and the dog's name was Spike, and it was always the other way around. And it's amazing. He's the one that gave me my tattoo.
Toby, we can call you Tobias, and my name will be Jordy.
Wait, Michael gave you the tattoo?
No, his name's Spike.
Yes.
Oh, I get it. I'm dumb. Wow, I really just did that, didn't I? I just told that story and then immediately walked into the same trap that everyone... Don't look at me.
Don't look at me.
Oof. Oh man.
Toby, I know you couldn't hear it, but trust me, it
you
was
don't
embarrassing
answer
on
them,
Clay's part.
You know, you would just look at me with minor disgust and be like, "You really think I was gonna fall for that?"
Yes, I love you too.
Except this time you fell for it.
Mm,
Okay. What is your response to the demon's question?
guys. You know what? Vizsla gets to ask. He gets to decide.
How do I ask Riley out? No, I'm just kidding.
Well, here's what you must do.
Where
Cut a hole in the box.
put your dick in the box.
Deliver an extra large sausage pizza.
With no pizza inside, right?
Well,
Just
no,
the extra
don't.
large sausage.
You don't want to deprive someone of pizza. It's both.
It's
Cut a hole in the middle.
You buy.
Hey,
Oh no! Cut a hole in the box.
Ha!
you
Huzzah!
cut a hole in the pizza too, and you.
Mighty Demon Lord, where we seek the forge of the Allhammer.
Great.
Where is it?
Hmm. You know, I really don't know. However, you should go west, I think.
Back to the... What were they called? That tribe of people that we first
The
encountered?
Namri?
Yeah.
No.
Yeah, they were
Back to
west.
the Namri.
No, not those.
But they were southwest, weren't they?
Not those simpletons. They were northeast of you.
Were they?
Yeah.
Oh.
You were wrong in both directions. No, not
I don't know why I imagined like the entire time that it was southwest.
no, not those simpletons. There's some things in the desert you might find interesting if you're looking for the Forge of the Allhammer. Some structures that may lead you in the right direction.
Don't fall off of me, Tove.
Is that it? You could have asked me for anything, and you wanted to know where the Forge of the Allhammer is?
We all asked for 1,000 gold.
Yeah, we all each also asked for 1,000 gold. Oh right, I can't speak.
You all really should set your sights a little bit higher.
Can I get
You mustn't.
a lot of gold?
You mustn't be afraid to dream a little bigger, darling.
God.
What the fuck, Dustin?
Clayton hurts me.
What, an Inception quote hurts you?
Is that from Inception?
Yeah. Tom Hardy says that and then pulls
Okay.
out a grenade launcher.
I was
Oh,
picturing
right.
Mercury.
They're shooting at the guy behind the transformer with a pistol. And he's like, "You mustn't be afraid to dream a little bigger, darling," and then pulls out a grenade launcher.
Right, I remember. I remember now. When they were in their warehouse thingy.
Well,
Mhm.
I suppose that's my end of the deal upheld, unless there's anything else you conveniently forgot to mention.
I don't trust demons.
Raph makes a...
And I don't trust you. But a deal is a
Raph makes an offended
A
gesture.
deal is a deal, and you came through with your end of it, so by law I must uphold my end, even if I don't like it very much. So there's nothing else you conveniently forgot to mention, then?
I feel like he's trying to make us make a deal.
Yeah, I feel like he's trying to get some shit out of us. I feel like leave it
That's
at
why
that.
I'm not talking to this motherfucker.
Very well.
Yeah, I feel like leave it at that.
Should you ever wish to make a deal in the future, he just kind of pulls a circular stone, kind of flat stone disc out of thin air with some, like a symbol carved into one side and some text in common on the other, and just holds it out to you between two fingers.
Demon 911
You
button.
know where to find me.
Wow, they worship him there?
Is anyone going to take this tablet?
I'll take
Yeah.
it.
Very well. Now, probably best you're on your way then. And he kind of waves his hand, and you find yourselves sliding out the door behind you. The door then closed, and the whole building, just the ceiling of the building just down onto the bottom. The sides fold down, and the whole thing folds up and disappears, leaving an empty lot behind. And looking around, you realize it's not an empty lot, it's a field. You were led into a field, and there was never a building there.
To the east we go.
I suppose we're traveling west then. Oh wait, can Grath speak again?
Yes, you find yourself able to speak.
Wish to choose.
So how much money did we get from Big Old Nipple Boy?
Opening your wallet, your pocket, you find that you all have one more platinum piece than you did before.
Whoa.
Oh! Aha!
I guess it's time to add that to my inventory.
Like I said,
Platinum? Platinum's 1,000 each?
a,
No, it's 500.
a platinum is 1,000 gold.
Wait, did you already add it to our
Last time you
inventory?
explained this, you said it was 500.
No, it's never been 500.
So then we have
10 copper
We have-
to a silver, 10 silver to gold, 100 gold to a platinum.
Did you already add these to our inventory?
No.
no 100 gold.
Oh,
to
100,
1
not
platinum?
1,000.
Not 1,000.
Did I say 1,000? Yes, I'm sorry, I meant 100.
I was about to say.
I meant 100.
I was
Rich.
like, look, we rich, dog! Hell yeah!
I meant 100, yeah.
Okay, so now I have 2 platinum pieces and 11 gold pieces.
You have 2 platinum pieces?
Yes, I have 1 left over.
Because he bought stuff.
No. 1 platinum's 100 gold. So he gave us 1,000 each, right?
Yes.
He just said that we had one.
I'm
more
sorry,
platinum
yes. No, my math is bad. You all have
So it's
10
thirty,
more platinum than you did before.
Oh,
My
so
math
I
is
have
bad.
Fucking 11.
My math is...
I have
I'm
11 platinum
Sorry, the
pieces.
Asian in me was like, the math is wrong. I know it's
I
wrong.
have 12
to
platinum
Ma-
pieces.
Figure it out.
Miles, maybe I won't be able to get into college. I can't do basic
Dude,
math.
I'll tutor you. It's fine.
Oh god.
Miles, I want to be I want to get a physics degree. I have to be able to do it. It's fine.
I have to be able to do math.
It's fine.
Or don't worry, let me pull
1
up
plus
my
1 is
handy
2.
dandy Asian.
Plus 2, 9. Quick math.
2 plus 2 is 4. Minus 1, 3. Quick math. Alright. So. What are you guys doing?
Texting Riley.
Hell yeah. Use lots of emojis.
Pictures of your dick.
Um,
Send her pictures of your dick.
No, I do not like sending unsolicited dick pics.
Solidifies
That's
your
also-
interest. You won't
it
know
is-
otherwise.
It is illegal.
Yeah.
Send a picture of a person named Dick. And say,
The government's afraid of the competition.
and say,
Send a picture of Dick Cheney.
and say, do you like my dick?
Hey, this is do you like my unsolicited dick pic?
or you
Send
can
a
send
picture
her a
of Dick
picture of a
Cheney.
rooster and say, "Do you like my cock?"
I hate you guys.
Be like, have you ever been to that subreddit with sad cats called Sad Cats? And just send her a bunch of pictures of sad cats.
It's
That's
actually, a good
actually
odor.
the worst idea of all of them.
That's a good
No,
odor.
that's a great idea,
There's some
actually.
Pretty bad. No.
No, that's a good idea.
Okay. So are we heading west?
This coming from the guy who's like, hey, go send her a picture of your dick, dude. Send her a picture.
Yeah, for real though.
How's she gonna know? How's she gonna know?
She's not gonna know
She
you're
doesn't know
interested
it's
in
your
her.
dick.
Hi, I like you.
Wait, what the fuck is your picture?
Yeah, you could send it.
Dustin? On Discord, what is your pic? What the
Don't
fuck
worry
is
about
that?
3D
I'm
Snapchat.
worried.
Don't worry about it.
Also, is that cat you just posted that you don't have to come and confess? We're looking for you. We're gonna find you. Because it looks exactly like him.
No, it's Sad Ricardo Cat.
Oh.
Do you not know Sad Ricardo?
Oh, look, it's mom.
Oh.
But yeah, just randomly send like that picture and then that picture.
You can go to mom.
And the super like crazy picture of me that's right before those cat pictures.
And then that picture.
Oh, and the tearful raccoon. Do that one. And say, this is how I feel without you.
this picture.
Oh god.
Boom. Done. Nailed it. Home run. Grand slam.
And then
Is that
once-
an actual picture of a wolf with watermelon in its mouth? Or is
Yeah,
that...
it is.
The wolf of watermelon.
And then when
That
she's sufficiently confused as to why this is happening, be like, "Yeah, you want to go get some drinks?"
Anyway. No, just for the...
Hey, wait a minute. You posted my...
Da Vinci?
Stop. Alright, can we play Dungeons and Dragons?
I know, that's why I was wondering.
What are you... Alright, what are you guys doing?
We're traveling west.
Going west.
Okay.
Is it daylight or is it nighttime?
Yes, it's like the middle of the day.
So now that we have the lighter clothes, can we travel in the daytime?
I mean, you could always travel in the daytime. It's just...
I still think it's a bad idea, personally. I think we should wait till the
Honestly.
evening.
I mean, can we just like buy some of those umbrellas for the sun umbrellas, so we can
Can't we go
walk around?
Sunbrellas.
buy
Yeah.
like a camel or some shit? We just got like 1,000 gold
Each.
and like just and like go like we got money now.
Yeah, we're pretty fucking.
I have
We're
real
pretty
fucking money.
wealthy.
So we're gonna go buy a camel.
Hell yeah, we should buy camels or like.
Are there camels? Are there even doing?
I don't know. Let's go. Let's go find out.
I guess. Yeah. Let's go find a camel.
Let's go ask a guard about camels. What's a camel?
That's exactly what's gonna
Well, I
happen.
mean, if they have horses, then they probably have camels.
Yeah. Okay. Let's ask if they have camels.
Let's ask
If they have sand
animals.
horses.
Let's ask if they have animals that we can ride on that can travel during the day.
That have humps.
Specifically that have
Storm
humps.
water.
Let's ask if they have any animals that we can hump.
Do you have slow sand horses?
I'm gonna draw a hard line at what Jordan just said.
What if they have sand lizards?
So
that
no
we can ride on?
bestiality in Dungeons and Dragons.
Not in this game.
It's where Clay draws
That
the
is,
line.
they draw. Some days you gotta draw the line in the sand and say and ask yourself what you're gonna put up with today. Not that.
So wait, there's a line in the sand
I just
now?
drew one.
Yeah.
I'm
And
coming
it
in.
says, fuck bestiality.
Yeah, that's where the line is, right there.
What if you fuck the people that fuck with bestiality?
Is it consensual?
I'm not getting into a semantics discussion with Miles.
Is it consensual?
Yes.
Okay, can we go find these
then
fucking
whatever.
animals to ride on?
Yes.
Excuse me, guardsmen.
A guard looks over at you, confused.
Where can we find transportation?
You really, there's no need for you to yell. What can I do for you?
Oh, are you like right in front of
He's
me?
pretty close,
Sir Guardsman? Oh, okay.
And walking closer.
Oh! Hello.
Oh.
Hello.
Hi. I like show my leg a little bit.
What can I do for you?
We're looking for transportation, possibly of the day variety, of the hump variety.
Do
He's
you have
looking for a
something-
camel.
I see.
Is there a place where we can get camels?
You're looking to travel through the desert during the day, then?
Correct.
Yes. we're
Yes,
looking for
maybe a
camels.
camel, some umbrellas to shield us from the sun. Maybe a wagon with a canopy with some camels.
A wanapee.
Well,
A wanopy, if you will.
we don't travel on camels through the desert. I know that is a thing in other parts of the world, but here we have sand lizards that we ride.
Ah, sand
Ah,
lizards.
that sounds
Told
fucking
you.
Hell
awesome.
yeah.
Way
What?
cooler.
Told you
Yeah,
guys
that's,
what?
that's way cooler.
I did. I
agree.
literally said sand lizards.
How dry are the lizards?
Yeah. Are they dry or are they
Moist.
moist?
Are they like salamanders or are they like what's the
Geckos.
That's
They-
no, geckos are
Moist
moister
lizard.
too.
Are
But
they
should
dry
I-
enough where we have to have the
Clay
saddle?
literally hates us right now. It's like, why the fuck did I decide to DM for this? fucking group of
Komodo
idiots?
dragon.
Do they make specific leather saddles for the dry lizard?
Dry lizard.
Is the lizard crusty?
I'm not a religious man,
Good.
but this game is bringing me close to prayer.
Oh god.
The lizards are dry.
So,
I feel like if they were wet, they would
Be covered in sand.
be covered in.
They're like
yes, probably.
large komodos or
Oh, Miles, send her that
very
picture.
big
Great. Great. Not gonna
Yeah, send her that picture.
That'll be good. Well, if you're looking for it, you can go out, head out that way towards the west side of town. Actually, there's you can go really any direction. I don't know which direction you're going, but really any direction will have someone who will rent you some sand lizards for a nominal fee.
Well, we will be traveling west. So let's go west, boys.
Wes.
God, I would like to thank you for your help. You've been very helpful. And then Grath flips him a gold piece.
Oh my god.
He catches it.
And Grath has now 10.
Looks confused. Sir, I believe you may have dropped this.
No, I'm giving it to you. Because you've been very, very helpful.
Do you wink at him too?
Yes.
Show him your
Yes,
upper thigh.
Grath winks it.
You should show him your upper thigh.
Yeah, dude.
Grath lifts the the light clothing and shows his inner thigh area.
This one is clay.
Ow.
I wasn't expecting to see a portrait of myself today.
Make a performance check, Wrath.
Actually, no, I'm not gonna make you do that.
Can he
Oh,
lift his
please.
arms up right now?
Oh, you
Without
want me to
feeling
do that?
significant pain?
Wait, what?
Never mind. Carry on.
Don't worry about it.
Okay.
Grath lifts his arms in the air like so.
Okay.
It says, "Take this gold for all your help. I hope that your future is fine and well."
The guard looks extremely confused.
And then Grath turns around and walks west.
Okay. Who is everyone following him?
Yeah.
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 Okay.
Oddly
Remember
enough.
Remember was already
Florian
fucking west,
fucking weirdo
and they
in
said that
masquerade.
every direction has riding lizards.
Riding lizards.
Oh god, where did that come from?
All lizards.
So guys, since we have so much money, should we rent these lizards or should we buy them and
Rent.
bring them back when we go back to the main?
Dustin, that
Maybe
picture
not
is
even
called,
be
oh god, they're
conditioned
talking about dick necrosis again.
Wait, who?
Great.
That
Let's
image.
just rent them. It's a better
Wait, who's
investment.
talking about dick necrosis?
Nobody, that's the name of that picture.
Dude, we
Oh.
could own our own dry lizard.
Yeah.
Need a dry
And
lizard.
then
Well,
we can
my whole
poison
thing
our
is-
lizards.
My whole
we
thing
don't-
is, guys, we need our own source of transportation. And I feel like lizards would probably be able to survive on the other continent as well.
Yeah, but they're warm
Until
blooded.
well, they're cold-blooded.
Well, yeah, but we could always sell it to some weirdo that's like, oh yeah, I like exotic animals.
Well, yeah, but also we have a 7 who can warm them up in the cold.
Oh yeah, I'll just be
Ah,
your
yes.
fucking lizard
I'm
warmer.
He's gonna be a-
upper-
Would you not?
He's gonna
Uh,
like
listen, if we
stroke
have this
the
reliable,
frozen lizard.
I can
if
do
we
that
have
to
this
inanimate.
reliable form
I
of
don't think we should buy
transportation,
them.
would you not fucking light a fire for them to be warm? I don't fucking.
Oh,
understand why
I
not.
thought you meant
While
that I
they-
could just like touch them and
While
warm
they
them up.
argue about
I
who's
can
gonna be the
only do that to
lizard warmer,
inanimate
I'm just gonna go inside to this fucking rent a lizard.
Established.
I thought Jordan was proposing
What's the
that
lizard version?
that 7 be like a heat lamp and just stand there like this
Yeah,
with his
like,
hands.
I don't know, like what am I gonna do? Fucking cuddle with them or something?
No, we can also build some sort of structure that puts a fire right near them while they walk.
All
us
right, I'm
somewhere.
not fucking like planning my life around these fucking lizards. Okay? I'm renting a lizard.
I'm just
If you wanna
all
buy a
I'm
lizard,
saying
Brad,
is
feel
that
free
No,
to buy
no.
a lizard, and then
Right.
you can figure
You
out
could be
how
the
you're
only
gonna
one
take
with
care
the
of it.
lizard.
But you're fucking buying a lizard with your own goddamn money.
It's a Joe Exotic version of a lizard handler.
I hope it eats you. Or I hope, honestly, that the lizard you buy eats your arm. and that's how you lose.
Buy your own damn lizard. Oh god. This is a weird
Listen,
conversation.
all I'm saying is we need reliable transportation for the future, and I feel like we always end up renting a bunch of shit, so that's a waste of money in the long run.
Is there at least?
Grath is all about
I
the
agree with
smart
you.
investments.
It's not lizards.
Yeah.
It's not lizards.
Yeah, but horses would die in the desert. We want something that can go everywhere.
But
What
we're
can
not
go
gonna be
everywhere?
in the desert forever, though, right?
Wrath was in last
We
year's
can
Economist.
sew pretty coats for our lizards.
Grath is gonna knit a sweater for his lizard.
Here's the plan. We
Yeah,
Produce
buy
their
them,
own heat.
then we kill them.
Knitted.
You know they have horse armor. We'll have lizard armor that has like fur lining.
Yeah.
They don't produce their own heat. The fur lining does nothing against. It just keeps them cold because they're
I'm gonna
cold.
go with Grath just to watch him buy this lizard.
Why you need a?
I don't know if I'm gonna buy a lizard.
Why don't we just? Well, we could inquire about the cost of said lizard.
Yeah, if it's cheap as fuck, I'll buy a fucking lizard. You know,
I mean, if
like,
it's cheaper to buy one than it is to rent one, then sure.
well, it's not gonna be cheaper to buy than rent. Obviously, that's how fucking renting works.
That's exactly why I'm gonna rent one instead of buying one.
Yeah, but it might not be that expensive to just buy. Let's just go and find out.
Hello, lizard man.
You're not thinking about the cost of living for the lizard, Grath.
Listen, if it dies,
In the
that's
long run,
good for
I
a
don't think
long
that's gonna be a
time.
cheap expense for you.
Have you ever fucking
wanna
played
rent
the forest? You fucking chop up heather and hang them up on a fucking thing.
Whew.
Clay is just thinking of everything that you need to do to take care of a large lizard now.
So
How big are this
So
lizard
much.
shits, dude? You gotta pick up
does
after it?
the value of this lizard go down if we drive it off the lot?
I'm done.
At least 15%.
As soon as you leave the lot, the value of that lizard drops.
Well, does it come with a 5-year lizard warranty?
Parts and labor, yeah.
For 3,000 miles.
Yeah, 5 year, 15,000
And
mile.
Grath, you buy that lizard, you know you're gonna have to pay for lizard insurance because you don't want to be caught with your pants down by the authorities
Boy.
without lizard
If you hit
insurance.
someone while you're on your lizard and you don't have lizard insurance,
And you don't have lizard
you're gonna be
insurance,
up a creek without a lizard, my friend.
you're gonna be on the noose.
God forbid you bite somebody.
Have you been seriously injured by a lizard driver? Call today.
God.
You may be
Full
entitled.
Amazon associate.
You may be entitled to financial compensation.
Lizard.
Lizard.
Lizard giving you asbestos.
Has a lizard given you mesothelioma?
Stop! God damn it!
Listen, everybody is getting sure until task manager stops responding.
Have you contracted mesothelioma from lizard dung? If so, you may be entitled to a large remuneration.
No, wait. What about the ones that are like, have you recently had surgery for like a prolapse mesh?
What's that?
You never saw those commercials?
Yo, what?
You guys never saw those commercials?
No.
Where it's like apparently a bunch of people got surgery for like that some type of mesh implanted for like anal prolapse and then it ended up giving them like awful health problems, so they're entitled. There were commercials on TV for this.
Only in Florida.
Here, maybe
All
that
right.
was just an area.
No, that was in New
game?
York too.
Oh
What's going on
god.
in the game? What's
Yeah.
Going on in the game? What's going on in the game?
Yeah, what's going? We're walking west
We're gonna
into the.
inquire about lizard prices.
Yeah, we're going
Okay,
into
all
the
right,
lizard
let's go.
store.
I'm gonna follow
And what-
Grath to the lizard dealer.
Lizard accessory packages they offer.
Yes.
Yeah.
And yeah, I want to see if they offer stick shift or.
Lizard accessories.
I want to see what.
Male or female? Like, I don't understand.
Yeah.
Oh God. Okay. Yeah.
You gotta flick his balls before he goes.
Hello there, lizard keeper.
That's what he
He
said.
wasn't ready.
I
He
was
wasn't
no, I
ready.
was not ready. Okay.
Yeah, I wanted to catch you off guard with that one.
Hello there.
Hello
What can I
there,
do for you tonight?
Well, we're looking to inquire about some lizards. We want to know some of your renting prices as well as your full purchase prices, and if you have any prices of some carts that have canopies, how much that would be if those are available, or
What do you have for us to buy?
Yeah, what are your goods?
Rip us off, Dad.
Shit!
Well, we offer lizards for rent for desert travel. The price for a lizard is 3 gold per day that you have out. Have the lizard out for at least 6 hours. If you bring the lizard back before 6 hours have passed in a day, you are not charged for that day. As for purchasing, we do have a few lizards available for purchase. They are lizards who have been rented before. They are not factory new. But they were
Not brand new trained lizards, I
Wait, are
understand.
lizard factories canon?
no, they don't shoot the lizards out of a cannon.
Oh.
What?
Oh, that's what he
I
meant.
I know. Yeah, we have some lizards who are, for one reason or another, no longer fit for rental, but they would still serve you perfectly well as a mount through the desert.
High mileage.
So, would you like to rent or buy?
What is the price difference?
Significant.
Okay. How much does a lizard cost
To rent or buy?
to buy?
To buy, it depends on the lizard. We have a few currently available. We have 3 currently available. They've all been rental lizards for quite some time. They are well trained, and when you purchase them, they do come with their own saddle that has been custom fit to them. The reason that they are for sale currently is mostly because of temperament issues. They have grown tired of having lots of different people on their back, and we've recognized that when this happens, it's best that they have 1 or 2 people that ride them regularly instead of new people every couple of days.
You're trying to sell me a naughty lizard. Itch.
Regularly gets into trouble.
We prefer to use the term temperamental.
All I'm hearing is naughty.
Any of these lizards that are for sale will be somewhere in the price range of 300 to 350 gold. That comes with
Okay.
the lizard and its saddle. Does not come with any food or anything like that. So best to have those things before you purchase the lizard, and also have a place to keep it when you're not riding it. It doesn't do well in stables with other horses. There's a good chance it will eat one. They are carnivorous, after all.
Zoom and consume.
How much is it to rent a lizard?
3 gold per day.
All right, so I guess we'll take 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 lizards.
He takes a look around the group and kind of eyes Arthur. I'm afraid that some of you may not be, we'll say, large enough to control the lizard.
We'll take 5 lizards, and Arthur will ride with me.
That's okay. Very well. These lizards can carry up to 2 fully sized adults.
Oh, so
Couple of bargain lizard.
we want to double up, boys? Get some dick butt action?
Cheek to cheek.
Yeah, I guess we could go cheek to cheek as well.
Yerm is concerned about the space in between both riders of how close.
Have to be
how
fucking
close-
Christian fucking.
Our friend here, Yam, is a homophobe. Do we have double saddle lizards?
Arm's
That...
length.
Well, I'm sure he'll be pleased to know that when riding a lizard, the person who is, shall we say, driving, rides facing the front of the lizard, and the passenger, or as is often the case here in the desert, the bowman, rides facing the rear.
Hawkeye.
That
who's
seems like a
proficient
good idea.
In with bows or throwing.
I am.
Okay,
I
well,
have a crossbow.
we'll take 3 lizards.
3 lizards. All right, that would be 9 gold
And that is
per day. You would pay when you.
first day up is up front, I imagine.
Yes. So it'd be 9
I'll take care of that charge for
9
everybody.
gold now, and the rest will be worked out upon your return with the lizards intact.
Understood. Understood.
Is there a maximum limit on basically if we get to 300 gold that we would just assume we buy the lizard at that point?
The limit on how long you can rent the lizard is the depth of your pockets, my friend.
What if my
Same,
lizard
is
gets a
it-
flat
can this be like a
tire while
rent
I'm
and
out
buy
in the middle of the
situation?
desert? Do you guys have a lizard AAA?
We're really going hard on this, aren't we?
We do offer a rescue service. It is an extra 2 gold, but should you need it, someone will be sent out with a replacement lizard.
Is it 2 gold per day, or is it just a 2 gold flat?
2 gold per day per
3
lizard.
3 gold per day.
Ooh. Be 5 gold per day, boys.
Per lizard.
Yeah, per lizard.
Moist lizard.
Your quite likes his pockets to be filled with gold.
We do also offer various different treats and incentives for the lizards.
Do these treats give these lizards any sort of special properties?
Occasionally stops them from being stubborn.
Makes them not naughty lizards. Yeah.
Well, I will buy some of these treats.
Fair deal.
Very well. How many-
You'd buy the treats, I buy the.
How many
lizards.
would you like?
How much are all these treats?
A bag of 3 treats is 4 gold.
That's probably. One bag should do the trick. That's 1 for each lizard.
And how long do these treats last?
It's cured meat. They'll last longer than you.
Oh. Damn.
I will buy 10 bags of treats.
What? What for?
10 days worth of treats.
I don't think we're
You're
gonna be-
really going to be out there for 10 days?
We don't
Yeah.
know.
Do they count as rations if we need them?
Yeah. Can we eat them?
You could, yeah.
Is this, like,
It's
the scout
no,
thing?
it's like jerky. You could eat it. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Then that's fine.
It's only 40 gold.
I mean, you don't know what kind of meat it is, but yeah, you could eat it.
Only 40 gold. Here you are throwing your fucking
I
recently
guess
found fortune
Flesh
away.
of the human.
I mean, it's not like they don't have value.
True.
They could be
Very well. That would be 40
something
gold
that
then
need
for the treats.
Yep. So that's 10 treats.
No, it's 30 treats. Each,
Yeah,
yeah,
30.
10 bags of 3 treats.
Just 10.
Yeah, 10 bags, 3 treats each. I would put them in your inventory as individual treats, though.
Oh. Okay. Thank you.
So makes 10 separate.
No. Make one entry of 30 treats.
Okay.
What are you rubbing?
Those pierogies.
English
No,
muffins?
they're sugar cookies.
Your camera's out
They're
of focus.
freshly
Muffins.
baked, freshly
look
baked
very-
sugar.
How are we
cookies.
supposed to
They
know?
look very good. Yeah.
Questionably
Go for a
made?
Snickerdoodle right now.
Snick.
Yeah, they look very good. I made sugar
Rachel
cookies the
makes
other
them
day
from
and they were not
scratch.
very good.
Rachel makes them from scratch. She's very good.
Tell me how many are.
I will when they're a little less hot.
Is there anything else I can do for you while you're here?
Okay.
Bite it.
Careful.
No. Thank you, sir. I love you.
Very well. Let me show you to your lizards, then. And he walks you outside and pulls out of some, they're kind of stables. It's more like long, short-ish wooden boxes. And he kind of lifts the top up and the lizard just kind of scurries out and just kind of stands there. Like, just not moving, just like ready and waiting to go.
I put my hand out with one treat in the hand. To like how you feed like a horse. Like open palm.
the lizard guy, for lack of a better term, kind
The
of like
lizard.
moves your hand and says, "It's really best to toss them at them if you don't want your hand taken off."
Okay, so I toss it up.
And the lizard kind of like snaps it out of the air, and then goes back to just.
Do these lizards look like bearded dragons, like anoles, or like geckos, or what do they look like?
They look like. Let me see here.
Komodo dragons.
So like anoles, like large anoles.
Is that what a Komodo dragon is? Not gnolls?
No, no. An anole is a small lizard, but they look like tiny Komodo dragons.
Oh. Do these lizards come with camouflage abilities?
No. Well, anoles don't.
Well, I mean, our in-game lizards.
These are anoles.
No, they don't have any sort of camouflage abilities that we know of.
That's an anole.
They look kind of. Their backs aren't quite as sharp. They look kind of like desert horned lizard,
Oh, hell yeah.
Okay.
but big.
Hell yeah.
Those are cute as fuck.
They are
I hop,
everywhere in Texas.
I hop on top of the... I assume that the saddles already... Two saddles are already
Yes,
on.
the saddles are already on the lizards. One's facing forward,
Wow.
and it's got reins. The other one is facing back, and it's got like a belt thing that holds you in place.
Okay, so I hop onto the one that I threw the treat
Okay.
and grab the reins. So
All right, and he lets the other two lizards out, and they kind of scurry forward and just kind of stand there waiting for something to happen.
Wait, are we on the lizards?
No,
Oh.
I am on a
Urim is on the lizard.
This lizard's already like saddled up and
Yes.
everything. Okay. Grath climbs on a lizard.
All right. Are you driving or riding?
Driving.
Okay. So Urim has a passenger seat open, Grath has a passenger seat open, and there's a lizard with no one on it.
Who's proficient at throwing weapons or arrows besides Arthur?
Yeah, that's why I wanted Arthur on mine. Come on, Arthur.
Come on,
I get
Arthur.
on Papa
No,
guards.
don't come on Arthur, but like, come on, Arthur.
No. I'm gonna come on Urim.
Why are you coming on to me, dude?
Disgusting.
I'll get on Gonans.
Okay. All right, so you guys are all lizarded up. And
Hell yeah, dude.
all right, who's leading the charge?
I'll go because I'm eager to get out of this city.
West.
Okay. So you guys head west. The lizards move surprisingly smoothly. They're pretty close to the ground. Occasionally you can hear their undercarriage against the sand as they kind of scurry like this, kind of wiggling forward. But for you guys, it's pretty smooth. There's not a lot of up and down. If anything, it's kind of side to side movement. And they kind of move through the sand, and the breeze that it creates is a nice contrast to the very hot sun beating down on you. I'm gonna go ahead and have everybody make perception checks for me.
I love to perceive.
Hell yeah, I finally get to use fantasy grounds. And it's lagging.
Yeah, I don't know why it's lagging.
I'm proficient. I fucking suck. Rolls 2 5s.
Okay. Ganon, you see... You kind of recognizing from your dream, you kind of know to veer everyone a little bit to the left. So you start to kind of lead everyone that way. After a few minutes of riding, probably actually closer to 15-20 minutes of riding, 7, you see over on kind of your left, lizard right, your left, something sticking up out of the sand.
Oh yeah.
I'm gonna point and yell, "There!"
Gon, and you look over where he's pointing, and you see stone sticking up out of the sand.
Just a stone.
Yeah, it's like a kind of a tall, almost looks like a tombstone, but taller. That kind of shape.
Oh yeah, lead us there.
Like the movie?
Yeah, like the movie Tombstone.
Hell yeah. Val Kilmer.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, it's a stone in the shape of Val Kilmer.
Never mind.
Never mind, I go the opposite direction. Okay, yeah, so is everyone follow Gunnan? Okay.
Yep.
So you guys rock up to this stone sticking up out of the ground. And you see, Gunnan, it's incredibly familiar from your dream. It's a tall stone, curved on the top, sides pretty much straight. In the center is a kind of a blob, the shape of like kind of an 8 figure. In the top kind of circular section, you see, strangely enough, a circle with a keyhole in the center. And down at the bottom, a big stone circle. Kind of looks like it's like raised off the surface a little bit.
So is this like stonework?
Wait a minute, don't we still have that key that had the crack in it? That's
I
like that
still have the
massive
key that
thing?
was cracked once. Somebody else has a key too or something.
Let's try those keys. Alright, let's try your cracked
Yeah,
key, because
I'll
I think
try
that
my
was
cracked
more of
key.
a master
Fucking-
key.
Seems like this is aimed at me anyway.
Okay. So you take that key and you put it in the lock and turn. Okay. You do that, and you hear the sound of a very small piece of metal cracking. And when you do that, you hear a chunk. Take the key back out of the lock, and you see there's a second hairline fissure in the key.
Okay. And it didn't like open anything?
There was that ka-chunk sound. And below that, there's like a raised piece of stone sticking out of this thing.
Wrath pushes down on that raised piece of stone.
Okay. You push it in, and and it's silent for a moment. And then you hear the sound of a lot of sand moving. And you see something very bright white emerging up out of the sand, maybe 450, 500 feet away from you. Pushing up out of the sand and you hear the sound of sand rushing off of it. As more of it emerges, you see that it is a skull. And then
How big is the
neck
skull?
bone, massive, enormous. Like the biggest skull you've ever seen. He clearly humanoid or human-esque. And you see neck, collarbone, ribs, arms lift out of the sand. And you see from the torso up an enormous skeleton standing 650, 700 feet tall.
Holy fuck.
It reaches forward with its
I think we can
arms in your direction, but not at you, and digs its hands down into the sand, kind of close to in front of it. And then it lifts its hands back up, and you see, coming up out of the sand, you see a flash of gold as the skeleton is lifting up out of the sand an enormous pyramid. All at once, gripping onto the sides of it, lifting it up out of the sand. You hear the sand rushing down the sides, and the top of the pyramid is shining brilliantly gold in the sunlight. You see in front of you a doorway. The pyramid comes to the ground, but there's almost looks like a hallway sticking out the front of it, with a beautifully ornate stone door with beautiful white and gold inlays. The skeleton,
Is the whole pyramid gold or just the top?
Just-
just the top?
probably the top third.
Okay.
The skeleton stops lifting once it's up, and its hands drop to the sand behind the pyramid. But it remains out of the sand.
I'm going to use stone cunning, my dwarven trait, and I'm going to do a history check on the pyramid.
Okay.
So it says whenever you make a intelligence history check, or do I just do a history?
So you're proficient, double your proficiency bonus.
Double my proficiency. So does that mean I get 4 rolls?
In this case, it means that you roll and then add +6.
Okay.
So 18
+6.
+6. Well, actually, technically, it's plus another 3. Because it already added your proficiency bonus, so add another 3 to that. So 21. You've never heard of anything like this. You've never heard of a massive pyramid submerged in the desert that's lifted out of it by a skeleton at the push of a button. I mean, you've heard of pyramids in the desert. You've heard of pyramids, and you've heard of the desert, and you've heard of skeletons, and you know what a button is. But all together, you've never heard of anything like this. What do you guys want to do?
Let's open the door.
All right. Urim walks forward and pushes on the door, and it swings open effortlessly.
I follow your.
The hallway before you is dark, and you feel a cold breeze rush out as you open the door. And you smell dust and
Go on.
decay.
Wrath, even though he fights with his swords now, reaches behind because he still has his Warhammer of Warning and grabs the handle to see if it's vibrating.
Just a little bit. Very faintly vibrating, although that may be your arm shaking from having it relocated last night.
Then I also want to use Divine Sense, since we're not in combat. If there's any evil nearby.
It's like there's a skunk in the distance.
Hell yeah.
Deck danger.
It's time to fight, boys.
Not necessarily danger, but evil.
Yeah, evil.
The evil might not necessarily care about killing us, but I mean, it's evil. So.
Well, shall we go?
Yes.
You know, I'm still recovering from last night, but what better way to recover than to kill?
I've been saying that for years.
That's what I was hoping you would say, Graf.
Domestic terrorism, anyone?
He's kidding, Mr. FBI.
Yeah, I'm kidding.
Alright, so you guys...
Killing FBI.
FBI, open up!
FBI just entered.
FBI is connected. Alright, so you guys walk in?
Yeah.
Joaquin Phoenix.
Alright.
Yep.
You walk inside, and
Did we just enter the Tomb of Annihilation?
the hallway before you is long enough that the light from the doorway doesn't make it all the way in. Those of you with dark vision can see just fine. It's just kind of a normal stone hallway. The stones it's made out of, though, are large, or they almost look like sandstone. But the floor is smaller stones, look like held together with some kind of concrete or something similar. You continue to walk forward. Those of you who without dark vision are completely blind at this point. You continue to walk forward until you enter a large room that appears to take up the entirety of the base of the pyramid with how big it is.
I cast the cantrip light and put it on the shoulders of people who cannot see with dark vision.
You have to make a thing glow. So what are you making glow?
I make their, I don't know, shoulders glow.
We don't really have armor. We have like just our cloaks now because we're dressed for the desert.
Okay, well, I touch their head and I make their hat glow.
PP grow.
Okay.
Graf does have a pirate hat on.
All right, so you make something on them glow so that they can see, and you guys see.
He also has that
You guys
crown.
see in this room,
Actually, not a pirate.
on the left and the right, you see 3 large stone sarcophagi. Undecorated. They look like smooth white stone, maybe some kind of marble, maybe granite. There are lids on all 6 of them. There are pillars through the room between each of the sarcophagi. There are unlit torches hanging on the walls. Yeah. That's everything you see.
I wish to light the torches.
Okay. So you go around the room lighting all the torches, and eventually the room is pretty well lit.
Do we see any more now that the room is pretty well lit?
Yes, you see at the far end of the room 2 chests. Both of them are open.
Wrath goes up to these open chests.
Okay, you look inside.
I've seen the mummy before.
Cautiously.
I know how this works.
Okay,
Cautiously.
they're empty. And there is a thin layer of dust at the bottom of the chests. Like they were opened a long time ago.
Wrath puts in 1 piece of gold into one of the chests and closes the chest.
Okay.
I see what you're going for, Jordan. I put 1 piece of gold in the opposite chest.
Okay.
And close
All right. Remove 1 gold from your inventories.
I did it
Okay.
right. Wrath waits a minute and reopens the chest to see what's
Okay.
inside.
You see a single piece of gold laying exactly where you left it in the bottom of the chest.
Okay, I decide to leave it there. Close the chest again.
Okay. Nick, did you put...
Um,
Never, I'll ask him later.
wait,
I was
what?
going to ask Nick a dumb question, but I'll ask him later.
Is there anything else in the room besides these chests?
The sarcophagi.
And sarcophaguses.
The sarcophagi.
6 of them, 3 on each side of the room.
Wrath walks up to one and he
Which one?
goes, the one on the right side closest to the chest. Well, let's say he went to the chest on the right.
Right from the
Okay, so the
perspective,
one on the
like
right
from
side-
walking
The
in.
one closest to the chest that he put the
Okay. What are you doing?
And he goes, I left you a tribute in your chest.
No response.
Open the sarcophagus.
Yeah. Wrath opens the sarcophagus.
Okay. You push the lid off, and you hear it to the ground, and you see laying inside, pretty well preserved, is a mummified body.
Hey, buddy. Brought you a gold. Figured you should know. Didn't know if I could speak to you through a big piece of stone, so wanted to throw that off there just to let you know. Hope I'm not disturbing you.
You said 3 sarcophagi?
There's 6.
3 on each side of the room.
Three on each side.
Side of the room.
Is there any like identifying marks on these?
No. All of the sarcophagi are completely smooth, completely, like, carving free, writing free. And they're all pretty identical.
I think we should each open one.
Wait, there's 6 of us.
Right.
Oh god. Oh. Are they empty? They're not empty.
The one he opened
This
wasn't.
one has a mummy in it.
Wrath investigates the mummy that came out of the sarcophagi to see if it's familiar.
What do you mean investigates?
You said it was well preserved. He wants to see if he recognizes the person.
So you're gonna unwrap it?
Yeah, unwrap the head.
Okay. You
Oh my god.
start to unwrap the wrappings off the head of the mummy.
Clay's
And you
face
see-
just lit up.
Of course it did. He made a dumb decision. Of course my face lit up. So you unwrap the head, and you see not a face you recognize. Not a face at all. Not human, at least. You see where the eyes should be, instead there are empty eye sockets. Like the eyes and optic nerve and everything inside was removed, and it's just smooth skin all the way through the eye socket. Where the mouth should be, instead there is a gaping hole, toothless, tongueless. Its nose is kind of pushed up and wrinkled, and you see that the kind of part in between the two nostrils has been severed, creating one large hole in the nose. Its ears are gone, and instead you see two holes on the side of its head, which has no hair on it. But instead, you see the skin on the top and back of its head is showing more signs of decay than the rest of its face. And as you look at it, you see that you notice that in certain spots on its head, you can see straight through the skin to the bone underneath. And as you see that and kind of, ugh, and the light hits it, you hear a, and the mummy begins to sit up and inside the sarcophagus.
It says, "Hey man, what's going on? I brought you some gold."
It smacks at you with its hand. I'm gonna need you to make a dex save.
Drugs. Okay.
Okay. So the mummy swings at you, and you kind of take a step back, and then puts its hand on the circuit and pulls itself out and poof onto the ground, and then kind of dragging itself on its knees closer to you before it kind of stands up shakily and towards you.
Try to control it some way. Like, tie it up.
Alright, Michonne.
Wrap it back.
And then we could interrogate it with Speak of Dead.
I think we should just open them all. It seems to be targeting him. Maybe because he's closest, but maybe.
Urine runs up behind the zombie, and I try to wrestle it to the ground, and then tie it up. Do I do animal handling?
Okay, hang on. I'm sorry. You're doing what?
Because this thing is directly going towards so it's facing away from us, from the rest of the group.
Correct.
Okay, so Yurm wants to tackle this fucking thing and tie it up
Okay.
so that I can interrogate it.
Why do we always tie up like dead ghoulish things?
It's our BDSM fetish.
It's our calling card.
I guess so.
Okay.
It's either that or you guys.
So,
we could just
go ahead and make a dexterity check.
Me?
Yeah.
Okay.
Thou who art trying to tie up a mummy.
I am not trying to do that.
Technically, he's already tied up. With a modification.
I'll add more zombies to this pyramid. Don't tempt me.
Am I successful?
Oh, hang on. I'm gonna finish going minimize. 13? Okay. So you managed to get close to it, yeah, and it doesn't seem to really notice you yet or turn around or anything like that. Until you get pretty close. So you're gonna now attempt to tie it up with your rope, yes?
So was I successful in tackling it to the ground?
Oh, sorry. I thought you just wanted to run it behind it and tie it up. I didn't realize you wanted to tackle it. Go ahead and make a
Yeah.
athletics check. Okay. You successfully tackle the mummy to the ground.
How with that tackle was I able to tie it up, or do I do another?
Yeah, you can start to kind of get some rope around it and tie it. Where are you tying? Like, are you tying its arms to its side, or are you?
Like I'd be like hog tying it to where its arms and its legs are behind it.
Okay. So you kind of tie it up and get its
like a rodeo.
right, get its arms and legs bound together, and the whole time it's. But yeah, you managed to get it all tied up.
Hell yeah.
Okay. All right, next one.
Next
Grab.
one. Now I'm like the cowboy of the group.
Mummy whisperer, mummy handler.
Well, before we.
You want to
before
just
we,
speak with Dead?
Yeah, I wanted to speak with Dead to try and talk to it.
Okay.
So it's currently laying with its face pushed against the stone.
Okay, I push it to the side so it's laying on its.
Okay. You can't speak with Dead?
I can't speak with it.
Okay. You kind of.
Is it saying?
Its groans get quieter.
You have to ask
Well, I
questions,
guess it doesn't
remember?
have a tongue or a mouth, so I guess this was unsuccessful.
Jesus.
You didn't ask any questions.
I forgot about
Remember,
that.
you have to ask questions.
Doesn't have a tongue or a mouth.
It has a mouth.
When they mummify people, they have a mouth, but they cut out the tongue.
Yeah, but that
When
doesn't
they
mean you can't
embalm them.
Yeah, but also you have to ask it a question. It
Might as
doesn't
well.
just talk to you. You have to ask it a question.
Right.
That's how you know whether it works or not.
Okay, so, in between the two chests, is there another door?
No.
Is there any other doors beside or entrance ways besides the way that we came?
Not that you can see.
Above us.
Hummus?
What's
Above us.
Stone ceiling.
Hummus.
Okay. Totally solid. There's no.
Make a perception check or an investigation check.
Okay.
You do see in the kind of the center of the room, towards the wall with the two chests on it, you see there is a outline amongst the stone where it looks like it might move.
Okay. I asked the zombie, how do we get through the door between the two chests or the passage?
There's no passage. He was just saying it was on the ceiling,
Was it?
in like the center of the ceiling.
In the center of the
Yeah,
ceiling?
it's up on the ceiling.
Okay, how do we get through the passage up directly above us?
You hear a noise coming from it, but it's quiet
Mm-hmm.
and distant.
Bring your hand closer to his mouth.
Put your ear right on his mouth.
Well, he doesn't have teeth, so.
Better to suck.
All he could do is suck on your ear.
He's
a
gonna
little,
he's gonna
right?
gum you to death.
He turns into that, so he puts his ear a little bit closer, but he puts a hand on the neck of the zombie to keep it so that it won't like try and do anything to try and harm Urim.
Okay. So you get a little bit closer, and It's still quiet and distant. But it sounds like words.
I guess we might not understand what it's even saying.
Well, it's not that you don't understand it. It's that it's like you can't hear what it's saying. Like it's talking without breath almost. Like it's just
Can't understand shit.
Oh, it doesn't have lungs. Because all the organs would be inside of the little urns and stuff. So what if we play a little bit of doctor and throw this guy's organs back inside?
Oh God, it's not Egyptian.
Frankenstein.
Grath inspects the sarcophagus.
You
The
can play like
sarcophagus.
Pictionary with him.
Okay. The inside of the sarcophagus is very clean, surprisingly. Although there is a little wet spot where its head was. Where it looks like... where it's the decaying part of its head was resting.
I'm gonna open another one. The one right across from this.
Directly across from it?
There's no objects. There's no objects.
Nope,
in there?
nothing inside.
Huh.
Ganon, like directly across, like the other side of the room, not the one next to it. Okay.
Yeah, like,
You slide the lid off of that one, you see another mummified body inside. After the mummy that you have that you cast Speak with Dead on kind of says whatever it said. It kind of like it almost looks at you. Like it doesn't have eyes, but it just kind of like its face turns to look in your direction. And you're hit with like this moment of like, oh shit, like this was a person. And as that realization hits you, you hear the zombie go, and then a spray of something comes out of its mouth directly at you. I need you to make a dex save. As it directly at you.
Nutty bunny.
Okay. So, whatever this liquid is that's coming out of the zombie splashes all over you. And you kind of, and it smells awful. It smells like a combination of rot and bile. And long dead things.
So now, can it speak?
You ask another question?
You get 3.
You have 5 questions total.
Oh, 5. Where's the forge?
Well, it might not know what the forge is.
Who are you?
I'm gonna open another one while
I'm gonna ask who the zombie is,
or whose pyramid this is,
and we'll ask whose pyramid. It is.
The mummy just kind of like it's trying to bite you with teeth that it doesn't have. Ganon, which sarcophagus are you opening?
I'll just go down the line.
Okay. You push over the one directly next to the one you just opened. You push that one open, and it is empty.
I'm gonna go help Ganon push all these open.
Okay. You push the last one in that row open, and it is also empty. You push the one next to the one that Grath opened. You push that one open, and it's empty, but it's different than the other ones. And the last one on that side also has a mummy in it.
Kill it. Wait, let me do a investigation check in the one that looks.
Okay, go for it. There appears to be some kind of, in the center of the sarcophagus, something that you can turn inlaid in the stone.
Can Can I turn it?
Yeah, you put your hand on it, you twist, and you hear the sound of stone rubbing against stone as the roof begins to descend as a staircase down into the room. And when you let go of the stone, you hear the sound of what sounds like a ticking clock as the stairway begins to slowly
Go back up.
until it's back up into the ceiling.
Very
just
Resident
fine.
Evil, I like it.
Cool. I'm gonna kill this mummy.
Which one?
Oh, which one?
There's 3 mummies total. One of them has been reanimated.
The reanimated one.
Okay, the one Yerm's talking to?
Or well, so
talking
wait,
to.
how long before it like goes back up before the staircase?
It was about 40 seconds.
Okay.
Like a button on the floor.
Yeah, it's like a dial that you, with your whole hand, turn inside the sarcophagus.
Wait a second.
Why don't we all just why don't we all just
And then when you let go, it...
Who's
Like turning on a
fastest?
shower.
The
Right
fastest
here, wait a
person should
second.
be the one
Because
that
I want
wants to do it.
experience.
Seven
Let's
is
get
definitely the
let's get a
fastest
three
out of
for.
all of them.
Let's just put all 3 of the zombie bodies on the edge of the staircase and let the staircase just crush zombies.
Do we get experience for that?
There's only one way to find out.
All right, let's do it.
3 zombies, 1 staircase.
This
We
Sunday.
need to get up this staircase after.
Sunday.
We can still reopen it.
Maybe.
Or should we just leave the mummies alone and go up?
Yeah, I
Or we
think
just go up.
We
Yeah, I
could
feel
put
like we
the-
should just
we
go
could
up.
put them back in their sarcophagus.
we do not know
was
we will
thinking
be able to
of-
open these
I
stairs
was thinking
again.
we should put them all on the same side. Put and seal the sarcophagus or whatever. Back up.
Sarcophagus.
Sarcophagi.
Sarcophagus.
Sarcophagus. No, I don't. Who says we're going to be able to open up this staircase again? We should just go.
I mean, this is a dungeon, so
Well, now this
I
is the
assume
second
it's gonna
time
be
that I'm gonna
locked.
open it.
Yeah, let's go. Let's just go.
go up it.
Yeah,
Leave the zombie.
leave them. They're harmless. They swing their arms a little bit. Like it's not even like. Let's just fucking go.
Okay.
Take
Well, I
your
mean, I
rope,
guess
though.
I should take my rope. So then,
I mean,
should we
tie
kill
him
that
up?
zombie?
Yeah, kill him.
Kill him.
Okay.
Slice his
All
head
right.
off.
Well, I don't have a. Well, I guess I do have that knife.
You also have a
Smash his head.
hammer.
Yeah, I can
Yeah,
just
crush the
smash
head.
his.
Crush the
smash
head,
his
take the
fucking
rope.
head.
Okay, so you're gonna
Play baseball with this
you're gonna
ball.
pumpkin the head.
Yeah.
Okay.
Whack
So
the
you-
ball. Whack the ball. Boop the snoot.
The head is scattered across the floor, and where its head used to connect to its torso, you see the same liquid it vomited on you begin to pour out onto the ground.
Hell yeah, that's gruesome and awesome. Gruesome,
Hell
awesome.
yeah, dude.
It's gruesome.
Yerm is very happy with obliterating this zombie head.
It's
He's just got a big
gruesome.
old like smile on his face.
Good to know Yerm's a complete psychopath. Okay.
Cool. Are we ready to go up the stairs? I'm gonna twist this bad boy.
Yeah, I get ready at the bottom of where the stairs could drop down to where I could run up the stairs because I have short legs.
Okay.
So it might take me a little bit long. Yeah.
So Visla turns the thing. All right, Visla, and the stairs descend.
I'm gonna run over to get ready to run up,
Okay.
and whenever I can like jump to get on them.
Yeah,
to get
they're
them started,
they're down.
Oh, cool. I'm running.
Okay. So you run up these stairs and you get to the top, and there is what is clearly a door, but it's closed and locked. And the stairs are
Straight at the top of the stairs.
up behind you, and you notice that as the stairs come up, they come level with each other to create a flat ground behind the door.
What's in the other direction after they're up?
Nothing.
Just a wall.
Yep.
We do have a arson who might be able to pick this lock.
Yeah, I can pick this lock too. I have thieves' tools.
Oh, okay.
Also, Adam,
Wait,
I think
I have the
might
key.
suck-
Yeah.
Yeah, but does it have a keyhole? Does the door have a
You don't
keyhole?
even see a door handle. No handle, no keyhole.
Wait, don't I have a key?
Yeah,
Yeah, but there's no.
you do have a key,
keyhole.
Miles, but it's got the teeth all over it. Remember?
Yeah.
Uh,
The stairs
Grass pushes on the door.
close behind. The door does not open, and the stairs close behind you.
Oh.
We're locked in here for our death. This campaign.
You hear a very small click from the door.
I pushed the door open.
Okay. You push the
Or
door,
try to push it.
and it opens smoothly, quietly. And the room,
Wait. Why did the door open for him, but not me?
It's when the
There's a-
staircase.
the staircase finished, and then the door
Oh.
unlocked.
Oh, I see.
The room ahead of you, you can feel, is cold. And
Graf feels his hammer again.
it's vibrating. A lot.
Awesome,
A
let's
lot. Is cold
Oh, yeah.
and dark.
Okay. I cast Divine Sense again to see if there's any. If the smell of evil is more pungent.
This room stinks.
Hell
Oh boy.
Taking careful steps into the room. I assume. Do you guys want to take careful steps? You don't have to.
Well, I mean, there's nowhere really else to go, so.
Yerm wishes to bring out his one-handed hammer and shield and investigates the room for trap.
Yeah,
Okay.
Graf takes up.
Make an investigation check.
Definitely taking out my sword.
Okay, so as you guys kind of creep into the room with weapons drawn, those of you with... Raise your hand if you have dark vision. Dustin, do you have dark vision? Okay.
No.
So, Ganon, Vizsla, and Yerm. You guys look around, and you see this room is perfectly square. Smaller than the one you were in. The last one you were in, significantly. Which makes sense, as you're now further up the pyramid and the walls are getting closer in. You see that this space you came up in is like goes all the way up to the ceiling. And the room is cold and dark. You don't see any obvious traps on the ground or anything like that. But what you do see... So far, you can only see about half the room. Standing in the corner of the room on your right, and the corner of the room on your left, you see two humanoid figures, one in each corner. Currently on their knees, palms flat to the ground, heads facing up, eyes closed, still and unmoving.
Can I stealth?
Yeah, make a stealth check. In front of you, up in the ceiling, you see a circular opening with a ladder sitting in the opening. Up so that it's up past the ceiling, but you do see a ladder up there.
That we can. It's achievable to get to, correct?
The ceiling here is about 8 feet up.
So someone would have to lift.
So Ganon could lift Arthun.
Fucking jump.
Yeah, Ganon could lift everyone up to the ladder, but you know, he'd have to lift everyone up to the ladder. Those of you with dark vision, make a perception check.
Wait, if he could lift everyone up to the ladder, then can we let down a rope for him to climb up to the ladder?
I would assume so.
Okay. Yerm, you see on the wall behind the kneeling figure on your right what appears to be a lever. And behind the kneeling figure on your left, you see another lever.
did I successfully stealth with an 18 or 17? Okay.
Guess you'll have to find out.
I sneak over to the lever on the right hand side.
Okay. Start heading. You
And try
walk over that way, and as you get closer, you see that the kneeling figure on the ground is alive. You can see it breathing. And as you walk closer, you see its head kind of turn slightly to follow your progress.
Okay. I continue to try to pull the lever behind the living.
Okay.
thing.
You reach out, and you
You've activated my trap.
grab the lever and pull down, and you hear it. And the figure you watch, you see all of it, like seeming all of its muscles just tense. And
I slowly back
okay,
away.
and after a few seconds, you watch as it stands up, eyes still closed, and lifts the lever back up and kneel back down.
It seems that we need to pull these levers at the same time.
Are you speaking out loud right now? Or are you metagaming?
I don't know.
I need you to tell me which one you're doing. Is Yerm speaking?
I
Or is-
spoke out loud saying that it seems that we need to pull these levers.
Okay. As you say that, the figure that you just went up to stands and lunges at you.
Okay. So
Make a
what do I
dex
do?
save.
Hell yeah. Let's go.
Okay. It lunges at you, and with what you can now see are not fingers but claws, slashes at your chest. Eyes still closed. Like John Cena, apparently. You take 7 points of slashing damage.
Okay. Does it return back to its position?
It kind of slowly crawls back to that corner and settles in place.
Okay, so I mean, I did backpedal from this thing. So did it like come completely out of the corner?
Yeah,
And just
it
fall
lunged
back?
at you, yeah.
How big is this?
Looks like we're
thing?
pulling these levers.
Probably... We'll call it...
Because when I said that I walked, like I backed up from it, I mean like I backed up and returned to the park. So is it lunging like 30 feet?
Probably... Call it 100 by 100.
Great.
No, more than that.
That's what I want to do.
More
is
than
find
that.
Something that can lunge 100 feet.
Like, probably 120 feet square.
Okay. So when we entered at the center of the
Yes.
room, correct? So it lunged at least 60 feet.
Yes.
Okay. Do I have any parchment?
That's 30.
Well, have any toilet paper? Because I just shit myself.
Pretty much.
We just gotta pull the levers. Fuck talking about it, let's do it.
Seven wants to find something on the ground that he can throw against a wall to try and make a noise distraction. To see
Okay.
if these things are noise activated.
You don't see any, like, loose stones or anything like that, but you could pull one out of a rock.
Yeah, I guess I'll do that.
Okay. So you pull a stone out of a rock and toss it just across the room? Okay. It clatters across the ground, and you see the closest kneeling figure to it lunges forward and slashes at the stone. You see there are gouges in the stone where its claws ripped through. and then it backs up back to the right its corner.
Just gotta pull the levers.
What are the levers made of?
The levers appear to be wooden, like they're coming out of, like their housing, so to speak, is stone. It appears to be a wooden lever coming out with like some kind of stone or metallic cap on the end of it.
I'm gonna see if
How many levers are there?
2.
That you've seen so far. That you can see from where you're standing, right in front of the door where you came out.
Oh, well,
And
There's probably
there-
4 levers.
yeah.
There's 2 guards. There's a guard next to you, or I guess a.
Well, yeah, call him a guard. That's easier. Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm gonna investigate the room to see if I can see more levers.
You don't have dark vision.
Okay.
Although,
Can I create a-
actually, hang on. Yurm casts light on you, so you should still be making light. So, yes. Okay, you can see. Yeah, so everyone can see this. Going around the corner towards the side of the room opposite where you came in, you see there are 2 more levers and 2 more guards.
I want to
Doing
see if
stuff.
I can move the levers at all from where I'm.
Okay.
Hell yeah, dude.
I don't want to like lock them just yet. I just want to see if I can figure out whether or not I can gain control of them.
Okay. Vizsla, if you said you want to go stealth, make a stealth check. So, 7, you kind of feel your energy and you reach out with it towards the lever. And you feel there is something there, and it's that cap on the end of the lever. It appears to be metal.
Okay. Okay. I'm gonna turn to the others and look at them and point to myself and then point to the levers and then give a thumbs up. And
Your
then
goes like,
point into the other room
yeah, I like that.
with the 2
But
other
he doesn't
levers.
say it. He's just like, he's just mimicking, miming it. That you're like, yeah, do it.
I should be stealth then, so should business stealth. We could probably go into the other room.
Yeah, Graph stealth.
Yeah,
too.
if you want to stealth, make a stealth check.
Roll stealth check.
I rolled one earlier.
Yes, you did.
I assume since I got lacerated myself.
Yeah, you're going to need to roll a new stealth check.
I'm very stealthy today.
Hell yeah,
Holy
so am I,
shit.
dude.
Okay.
We're stealthy boys.
Yeah, you guys are feeling pretty quiet.
Feeling pretty cool. Okay.
Nat 20s.
Wait, should we get into the center of the room?
We gotta pull the levers.
Should we pull the levers first and see what happens?
Graph sneaks behind one of the figures where one of the levers and like signals people to get to the levers.
Okay.
I'll go to one of the other levers in the other room.
Okay.
So there's 4 levers.
4 levers total.
7's got 2 of them.
He's got 2 of them?
7 has 2. So one should be in the middle
Director.
for the ladder, and we need somebody that can lift me and Arthur up.
I can't
Because
lift.
me and him have ranged abilities.
Okay. And then I'll lift.
Then I'll go to a lever.
Donna would probably be like the person we
Can-
want to come up last.
Can the other people on the levers see me?
Yes.
Okay,
Yes?
So-
Yes.
I'm gonna start a countdown.
Okay.
Are you gonna mime it out?
And I'm gonna grab the levers and force them down or whichever way that they're supposed
Okay,
to
yeah,
go.
they pull down. Go ahead and make a willpower check.
Just Nick.
Nick's the only one with the willpower stat. Yes. Okay.
Okay.
So you reach out, and you feel the metal, and you notice the similarities between metal and stone the same way you notice the similarities between stone and sand. It begins to click that metal is a more stubborn stone, the same way stone is a more stubborn sand. And you pull down, you hear the levers, and the ladder that was up in the ceiling to the ground. The figures don't move. After a few...
I climb.
What are you doing? Sorry, go ahead.
I climb the ladder to get on.
Okay.
Yeah, if we all go on the ladder, I guess.
I'm gonna stealth my way over to the ladder.
But I'm not going completely up to the top. Like, I'm going to, like... Because I don't want to go through to the next chamber just yet, if there's a next chamber. I want to just be, like, hanging on the ladder, like, observing to make sure that the rest of my party gets the ladder.
Okay. So everyone's going to the ladder?
Yep.
Okay. So you all stealth over to the ladder, and you all get there kind of just in time to get a hand on the ladder and hold on tight as all four of the figures turn and raise their lever back up, and the ladder begins to reascend into the ceiling, lifting you all up with it until it back in place. You see up, you see golden light in the room above you.
Can I peek my head at the entrance to see if I can...
So you peek your head up over the lead opening, and you see behind you a massive, what looks like stained glass window. Golden stained glass. You see bodies on the ground in various states of decay. You see a few bodies that appear to be wearing armor and adventuring gear. You see a few steps that go up to a raised section where you see a large, ornate throne with a figure wearing golden armor that kind of the shoulders sweep up a little bit, and a kind of a helmet that kind of the front kind of comes forward, and they're look like they're semi-decayed, like some king of old who has been rotting in this pyramid for decades now, probably centuries, sitting in the throne, head kind of lulled to one side, eyes empty. Not empty like empty eye sockets, just empty with like as if there's no life behind them. Right. You see at the base of the steps, probably 3 feet before the steps begin, you see a large kind of golden circle in the ground, like a ring around another ring, concentric circles in the ground leading to one point where there is a hole in the ground about the size of a human hand. There is no movement in the room.
So if I was to climb up into the room, would I be on that ring?
No. Climbing up into the room, there's about 5 feet before the first ring starts.
Okay. So I want to climb up into the
Okay.
room.
Climb up into the room, and you see out the window behind you you see your lizards down at the base of the pyramid. You realize you're up in the top golden point of the pyramid, and that one of those sides, the front side that you came up to, is not solid gold. It is gold stained glass that looks like gold from the outside. And you can see the desert surround you. You see your lizards down there, and where you came in down below.
I gesture my teammates to come up as if it is safe.
Okay.
Yeah, Grath goes
All
up.
right. I assume everybody climbs the ladder. Okay, so you all come up into this room and see what I just described to Yern. What do you guys want to do?
Okay, get an investigation check.
Sure. What are you looking for?
I'm gonna look at the king.
Okay.
Same thing.
I want to investigate the adventurers' bodies.
Okay. Vesely, you don't really notice. You'd have to get closer to really see anything new about the king that you didn't see immediately upon entering the room. Grath, you do see something interesting about the king. You see that the throne he sits on has a not insignificant layer of dust on it, but the king itself, the king himself, has less dust. You're investigating the bodies. You find old adventuring gear, clothing worn through with time, weapons old and starting to rust and decay.
Can I make
Go ahead, man.
Can I make an Arcana check on the king?
Sure.
That nat 20 though.
There is and this is kind of the first time you've ever felt a strong magical presence. Because up until now, it's always been there's either no magic to detect or you can't detect it, you can't tell the difference. But right now, you feel strong magic coming from the king, and you've always pictured like, you know, like magic. Whenever you get healed by magic, it feels warm and comforting. The magic radiating off the king feels cold and old and menacing, and like the magic itself wants to hurt you.
Okay, so the magic I'm detecting is not anything that's like binding the king in place. It's more like the king's magical energy himself.
As far as best you can tell, the king himself is radiating magical energy.
Okay.
All right, that's everything.
Awesome.
Cookies.
Oh no, I'm not gonna, because things are about to happen.
We're back from our trip to the Shadow Room.
Huh?
So we're back from our trip to the Shadow Room.
Yeah. So Seven goes up to the king's body to try and detect some type of magical aura coming from the king, and Seven's eyes like widen and he takes a couple steps back. And I'll turn to the group and just be like, there's bad magic on this king. Bad magic. This king, he's not dead. He's not all the way dead. And yes, it's not good.
So you're telling me this isn't the Forge?
No, probably not.
That reminds me of the bit from Community, where he's like, "Hey, what does a pregnancy test look like?" He's like, "It's a thin piece of plastic with a bit at the end." And he lifts up a gun on a pencil. So this is definitely a gun then. Yeah.
You're welcome.
Thank you for that.
Oh shit.
Okay. I wish to rummage through the dead adventurers' bodies looking for valuables.
Okay, make an investigation check.
Can I investigate the room for any type of mechanisms, locks, levers, pressure plates, anything like that?
Yeah, make an investigation check. All the things you find, all the valuables you find, look old and tarnished.
And Clay, we're in like a stained glass room.
The wall behind you is stained glass. The other three walls appear to be solid gold.
Where does that stained glass that leads to the outside of the pyramid that can slip down?
It goes from the base of the room behind you all the way up to the point of the pyramid above you. Like that whole face is made out of gold or glass.
Is the
Only that
pyramid
side.
Yes, just the
on
side.
outside, is it smooth?
More or less, yeah. There's some bumps to it as it's large stones that were put together to form this pyramid. But yes, it is more or less smooth. But it's not a stepped pyramid if that's what you're asking. It is more like an Egyptian pyramid.
Checks to see if he can take off his crown and offer it to the king.
Your crown does not come off your head.
What can we see from the glass window? Like what's out?
You can see the lizards you rode here on, the entrance to the pyramid. In the distance, you think you can see the city you came from. You see a whole lot of desert.
I think you can see.
7.
Makes sense, right?
We should probably leave if you said this place is bad juju, though.
7.
Can we investigate?
The only thing you see that isn't the bodies or the king or the cherries sitting on are the concentric gold circles in the ground with the hole that's about this big right in the center of them. This big. For those of you who weren't looking.
Can I look in the hole to see what's in the hole?
Sure. As you
I stick my dick in
walk towards it, you cross
Wouldn't be
over
bad.
the first golden circle. The second golden circle. There's 4 circles total, and as you go to step over the third one, you find yourself held in place. And you feel like some kind of like almost static buildup on your skin. As you get there and are held in place, you hear from the chair.
Yerm smashes the glass behind us.
More souls.
Oh fuck.
Good. It has been so long since I feasted. And the body begins to lurch forward, and it puts its hands on the arms of the throne, and it begins to lift itself up out of the chair. And you see now, hanging at its side, what looks like some kind of like a wooden handle with chains hanging off of it, like some kind of flail, and then the other, hanging from the other hip, some kind of like curved short sword. And as it stands up and begins to lurch forward towards 7, that's where we're gonna end today.
Oh, what the fuck?
I'm not gonna lie, I thought you
You
said
were gonna do
fisted.
that.
Fisted.
That's gonna be a fun fight.
It's been a while since I fisted.
It's been a while. It's been a long time
long time since I've
since I left you.
Fisted.
Yeah, and
Something-
like as he's lurching with the bodies hanging from his fists.
His fist and just starts like,
Sid fisted.
Was Yerm able to break the glass behind us?
You hit the glass with your hammer, and it didn't even crack.
Yep. We're fighting this one.
I think you got this. Either that or we're gonna look like, by the end of the next session, we're gonna look like that recent cat that Dustin posted.
Wait,
I'm
what?
just gonna start writing a new character right now.
Okay. Well, that worked out.
Does anyone need to do anything in Fantasy Grounds before I close it?
No. I'm gonna leave Fantasy Grounds.
Not if I kick you out first.
Oh,
Nah, do you
I hit the button at the exact